unrealistic timescale. Although, as Einstein said, time is relative, especially when scientists talk about deadlines.
Dr. Abramchikov, where do you plan to put your groundbreaking new analysis method into practice? Are you in touch with the Metropolitan Museum?
As the whole project would never have got off the ground without the support of the Russian government, we will of course start here at the State Hermitage Museum in Petersburg. I'd like to make it clear to everyone.
I'm listening.
It's just as we feared.
How much time do we have?
Little. Too little. Can we stop him?
No, not anymore. Others will come, but not at once. That could be enough for us.
All right. But we must not draw attention to ourselves.
I understand. An unhappy coincidence?
It must look like an accident. Yes. The sea would be suitable. Be careful and remember, those who are without doubt will be rewarded.
Every sad story has got its beginning, its time and place, its tragic characters and its puppet masters. Our story began with a phone call.
You've got one new message.
Ostankovich here. Call me immediately. I repeat, immediately. As soon as you get this message. And Svetlova, get ready to give me a clever explanation for why your cell phone is off all the time. Use your cell phone so that we don't have to go through the identification procedure.
Sergei Vasily Ostankovich, colonel of Russian militia. My former boss at Department 12, art forgery and theft, before I transferred to Interpol. Certainly a man with no sense of humor. Quite clearly in top form again. And the fact he's getting in touch with me here in Lyon doesn't imply anything good. I really have to find my cell phone and call Ostankovich immediately. An empty CD cover. I wonder what I can use it for.
From the scene near DeWitt Clinton Park, the man was identified as Anatoly Abramchikov, a Russian scientist lecturing at a scientific symposium in New York. Police are investigating the case, but so far no signs of violence have been found. In the next item, we'll be talking to Professor Yulia Chenkov, great work friend and colleague of Anatoly Abramchikov's. He'll be on the line from Moscow.
Oh my lord, Abramchikov. That Abramchikov dead? I talked to him a few times when I was in Petersburg. He was going to lecture here on his new analysis method in 2 weeks. This is a really bad day. The charger will come in handy. These days I charge the phone more frequently than I use it to make calls. The battery is finished. A permanent pen can always be put to use. The album Muriel lent me. I have to give it back to Muriel, or I'll have one less friend. That means none. That's where my cell phone is. My cell phone. Sadly, only with a few contacts saved. Doesn't matter anyhow. Most people I have to contact are colleagues at work, and I can reach them over the office phone line. And of course my cell phone is flat again. Oh, damn it. The battery is really no good. How am I to work without a proper phone? Leon, my current residence. I haven't seen it at all yet. Most of my time is eaten up by work, and to make things worse, Ostankovich calls. Hi, long time no see, Damien. Have you been on holiday?
Nothing escapes you. I was on the Canary Islands for a week. Very touristy, but at least it was warm. I would go again right now.
I was wondering, do you happen to know Muriel? Petite, dark-haired. She works here at the telephone exchange.
I haven't even noticed anyone like that here.
Hold on. Doesn't she mean the one who comes here for her cigarette break?
Come on, she looks totally different. Why are you asking anyway?
She went on holiday at the same time you did, and she was in the Canary Islands as well. She wouldn't tell me who she was going with, so I was thinking that maybe, by pure coincidence, you met there?
No, I can't remember her. I haven't seen her around.
Well, how could you, when you say that you don't even know what she looks like?
Well, Remy, have the Germans arrived? Excuse me, miss, but we are expecting a delegation from Bonn.
Germans? Are they really supposed to come today?
Yes, of course. I'll explain it to you straight away. So, chatting about the girl working at the telephone exchange has to wait. I'm sorry.
Sure, Damien. Of course. I should call Ostankovich immediately. He makes people's lives unpleasant when things don't go his way. Good. We'll see what that terrible battery can hold. Well, the phone could be at least partially charged now. The battery is the same piece of junk as before, but it might just last a few phone calls.
Finally. You must have time on your hands in Leon. Why let the ringing of a cell phone bother you, right?
The guys in the technical department of Interpol, especially Jennings, are unfortunately unable to repair my cell phone at the moment. Normally I'm accessible all the time, of course. What happened?
Everything I tell you now is strictly confidential. It stays between you and me. No colleagues, no departmental memos, no recordings, nothing. Do we understand each other?
Well, if it's nothing illegal.
Don't make me angry, Svetlova. This matter is too serious. Last night, the security system in the St. Petersburg State Hermitage Museum was out of order for several minutes. Fortunately, the outer perimeter remained functional, and its cameras didn't record anything unusual.
That's a nuisance. But if nobody entered the museum, then nothing could be taken either, could it?
I personally examined the place. My initial impression was that nothing significant was missing. But I've got a feeling that something is. No one could give me a good explanation as to how both the main and backup security circuits stopped working at the same time.
If everything is in its place, then it could only mean something's been exchanged for a fake. However, there is nothing on the auto cameras, so the culprit and what he stole would have to still be in the museum. How about a thorough search of the place?
Are you mad? Do you understand what a scandal it would be? A week after they were praising me in the press for my fine work, front page in our most popular daily, and with me about to be awarded the Medal of Honor. No, we must keep it secret. We must find out whether something has really happened, without an official investigation. That means I want to have Max Durand here in St. Petersburg as soon as possible.
But how can he help you there? If you can't even support him officially, he won't be able to do anything.
Listen to me closely. Sure, you're working for Interpol now and no longer for Department 12, so I'm no longer your superior. But I still have enough influence to have you lose your job. You better not forget the interests of your motherland take all precedence. Therefore, be so kind and don't question my decision. Get Durand for me, and if he's hesitant, tell him that I have his file on my table. I can still change my mind about our mutual cooperation. Remind him I could have him arrested and locked up for a very long time. Not to mention that sometimes terrible accidents can happen in prison.
Damn, the battery's flat. Now of all times. I wonder how they would like it at the technical department when I whack their heads with that junk of a battery. God knows when I send the application for a new one. Damn it, Ostankovich will go ballistic if I don't get Max. Without a working cell phone, I must try to contact him from my office. It seems I'm standing in for Pierre again. I should get it done as soon as possible, or the boss will go wild. Max has cancelled more meetings than I can count. Right now he's busy working for the University of Toulouse. Next time it might be Paris. So, Max is somewhere at the university in Toulouse and his cell phone is off. Great. And I need to speak with him as soon as possible. That sounds like a perfect job for my friend Muriel working at the switchboard. And that's exactly why she works there.
Telephone exchange, how can I help you?
Hi, Muriel. This is Lara. Have you got a minute?
Sure. It's busy today, but of course I'm here for my friends. Anything new?
Not much. Look, I need something. Could you get me through to someone?
That's what I'm here for.
But it isn't one of us. Also, it's not an official matter. It's Max Giron, a friend of mine. He is lecturing at the Toulouse University at the moment.
Typical. Of course, when I want something from you, you just ignore me.
You think I'd forget my best friend? I've got the CD with me. You know what? I'll send someone to you with it.
Lara, you never change. That's what you said last time. I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone has just come in.
Technical department, Jennings speaking.
Svetlova, SWOA. I need a new cell phone battery.
Well, if it goes that flat, try to survive a few more days. Some new phones should be arriving shortly.
It doesn't go flat quickly. It doesn't work at all. How am I to do anything with a phone that's no good?
Do you know how much I have on my plate right now? And you're bothering me about a battery for your phone?
Fine. But if somebody can't find me when they need me and something goes wrong, I'll make sure the department knows whose fault it is. Do we understand each other?
Okay, then. Just stay calm. If it's really that urgent, I'll get it to you as soon as possible. I'm just completing the issue slip now. We don't have to argue or send complaints, do we?
Look, I just have to do some urgent work for your friend Pierre in the lab. If the new battery isn't on my desk by the time I'm finished, I'll immediately lodge a complaint. Goodbye.
Oh, but what's that? Someone's finally coming to do Monsieur Bouillet's work, but it's just not him.
He asked me to help as a friend. That's how things are in life. But you wouldn't understand that, Demer. You'd have to have friends first.
Friends? All right. You mean those people who keep telling you things you don't care about, and then make you do their work? No, I really don't have friends. Oh, God, how could I have missed so much all my life?
If this is a forgery, then there must be things that differ from the original. I should mark them somehow. Now I've got everything I need. Let's get the job done. The job which Pierre was to do, of course, and which, as usual, I have to do. So many mistakes. I should tell Pierre. Right, this should be enough. It's obviously a fake, perhaps even a joke. I should write Pierre the email to let him know it's done. Damien, I need a favor from you.
Of course, Miss Svedlova.
I've got a CD here for my friend Muriel from the telephone exchange. I think you know who I mean. Could you give it to her the next time you see her?
Well, I finish work before she does.
Something tells me you might meet later, after work.
No. Someone's hiding something from old friends.
But Remy, don't be foolish. Miss Svedlova, if you're hinting that Muriel and I, you know how such things are viewed at work. Relationships between co-workers are frowned upon.
I'm not hinting at anything, but it's a small world. Perhaps you'll meet by chance.
Oh, that'd be a real coincidence, wouldn't it?
Well, theoretically it's possible. If I happen to see her, I'll pass it on to her.
Thanks, Damien. See you, Remy. Here's the new battery for your phone. Keep the old one if you like. Signed by Jennings. See? Where there's a will, there's a way. Seems I should check my email inbox.
Hi, I'm lecturing right now. If you need something, leave a message for me. Thanks, Max.
That's not good. I have no choice but to get the number of the university where Max is lecturing.
Telephone exchange, how can I help you?
Hi, this is Lara. I left a CD with someone you might meet at work, by sheer chance.
You are a terrible snoop. How did you find out?
I've got eyes, Muriel. Will you get me Duran's number now?
Hey, who do you think I am? I started looking for him as soon as you called me. He's waiting on the line, but he doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
You're amazing. Let me speak to him, please.
Well, what's going on? Is this some kind of a joke? You pulled me out of a lecture. You know how long I waited for this chance. Do you know that if things go well, this could be regular for me?
Max, Ostankovich called. You've got to fly to Petersburg.
Tell him I can come next Thursday.
You don't understand. You must fly today, as soon as possible.
What?
He's not kidding, Max. He's in a fix and he needs your help. If you don't go, he'll ruin you. You know he's capable of that.
So I have to drop everything just because Ostankovich has got himself a problem.
We both know you don't have a choice. Come back to Lyon. We'll meet at the park and talk it through. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else you can do.
But I...
Hurry up and get the next plane. From the airport, go directly to the park. We'll meet there. See you later. Hi, I'm glad you...
One reason. Give me one good reason why I should come running like a dog every time you or Ostankovich calls.
Max, we both know the reason. You can't afford not to obey him.
I made one mistake. I've helped him many times. How long will this go on?
You didn't just make a mistake, Max. You made a huge mistake. You forged paintings worth millions of dollars and sold them to get-rich-quick fund managers. And you got caught. Trying to sell a forgery to the Hermitage, that's plain madness.
Look, I'm grateful to you for persuading Ostankovich to keep me out of jail, but I think I've made up for it.
The case can be opened again any time, and he's capable of doing that. Until the file is officially closed, you have no choice. I promise that if you help him one more time, I'll do my best to get you off the hook. There's been some trouble at the Hermitage. He probably needs an expert.
Well, I don't have much choice anyway, do I? Damn it, all right then, I'll go.
Don't worry about your visa. You're traveling with special permission. Ostankovich has fixed it already. When it comes to manipulating the system, nobody matches my old commanding officer.
Now that's always good to know. Have fun here.
I'll be thinking about you. Take care.
Caught between the West and the East, pulled by the leash of past sins, who holds your fate in their hands, Max? There's a shadow rising above you. It's good that you don't see it. For now. Back in the city upon the Neva. Can you see it flowing into the distance? It will never return once it passes a place. Just like you, Max. Pulled by a dark current, ending beyond the horizon.
Hello. Please, have a seat. Colonel Ostankovich has no time at the moment.
I believe he is already waiting for me.
So, you must be Mr. Durant then. I hope you had a pleasant journey.
Not bad, but the one out of here will certainly be better.
I see. Well, the Colonel is expecting you.
I expected you sooner.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't be here at all.
You see that file on the table? It's your criminal record. And it says that refusing to help me could have rather dramatic consequences for you.
I've helped enough for you to close the case, haven't I?
Listen, Gerand, we all have nightmares. Yours is needing to help us. Mine is the reason for calling you. Help me get rid of mine, and I'll get rid of yours. Then we'll both be able to sleep soundly.
So that's it?
The file on the table is just a copy. Take it. If you help me, you can have the original, and I'll personally take care of the computer records.
Well, I don't really have a choice, do I?
Exactly. So now listen to me well. I won't waste time with threats. You already know where I can send you. This whole matter is top secret, so hold your tongue. Got that?
Sure.
Last night, the security system in the State Hermitage Museum stopped working for a time. Cameras, detectors, everything went blind. The external system worked, so we know nobody went in. You know how unlikely it is that everything on the inner circuit, including the backup sources, would fail? Next to impossible.
Well, if something's happened there, an insider must have done it. A guard. Someone who hid himself in there.
I'm certain that nobody took anything out. I was personally present during the preliminary investigation. Nothing's missing from the collection.
So possibly it's an exchange. Why keep it secret?
We can't go public with this. I am personally responsible for the collection. I chose the whole security system for the Hermitage. I chose the entire staff. Soon I am to receive an award for my service at the Hermitage. A medal, Gerand, from the President. But if it came to light that one of them tried to steal something in the museum...
I get that, but what do you want from me?
On the table, there is a permit to go into the Hermitage. I now have it guarded even from outside by a guy with the same temperament as a bulldog. Remember to be nice to him to get inside. Then phone me.
And what can I do there?
Leave that to me. Just get into the museum and call me back.
A pass to the Hermitage. I will certainly need that. I need to get inside.
I don't care what you need. You mustn't go any further.
I can go in. I have a permit.
Show it to me. Well, I doubt that I'm standing here all night long looking forward to smoking another one in the rain and cold, so that the damned American could have a private nocturnal tour.
I'm French.
French, German, or American? I don't give a damn. There's something strange about this permit. And nobody told me to let anybody inside.
Look, I don't enjoy being here any more than you do, but unfortunately, just like you, I have no choice. We don't have to make life difficult for each other, do we? This permit was issued by your superior. I think you should do what it says.
So, now you're telling me what to do. Like I said before, this permit is just a shred of drenched paper, and nobody told me to expect visitors. Unless somebody gives me different orders, it's too bad for you.
Ostankovich. Can't he leave me alone for a second?
Are you there yet?
I'm out front, but I've got a problem. The guard won't let me in.
Of course he won't just let you in. Show him the permit. Use your brains.
But I have shown... Oh, he hung up. Damn, what now? Would you like a light? I'm really sorry that you're stuck here, but if you think you're the only one Ostankovich jerks around, you're wrong. You can go home and sleep in the morning. I don't have it so easy. Let me inside. You know the permit is genuine.
Okay then, just go. Eh, what a life.
Darkness everywhere. A storm outside. I can think of more pleasant places to spend the night. I'm curious what Ostankovich wants me to do here. To find out, I should call him. Well, at least I can get a strong enough signal here to make a phone call. Let's hope it doesn't fade. Here I am.
Why did it take you so long? Don't try my patience, dear end. I have 2 jobs for you now. I don't trust the security system anymore. I've had the internal monitor switched off completely. My men are stationed outside the Hermitage, although they don't know why. Sad to say, you're the only person I can trust. I want you to go in tonight and take a very close look around at absolutely everything.
So I am a security guard now. What am I supposed to do? Spend the whole night walking around shining my flashlight at things, looking for intruders?
Of course not. You wouldn't make much of a security guard, would you? Take a look around. Cast your expert eye over things. To be more precise, over everything. And you better do a good job. You've only got this one night, and that's going to take some explaining.
You've dragged me all the way from France so I can walk through a museum all night long?
Spare me your hysteria, Durand. Now for your second task. I need you to examine the precious items in the museum and try to find traces of tampering. Ensure they are not counterfeits.
You sure you don't have a third job? Irrigate Africa before sunrise, Durand? You need labs and machinery for those sorts of tests. They can take days, weeks even. And you want me to look at dozens of paintings in the dark? And I'm only talking about the most expensive ones here, and tell you whether it's a forgery? You should have called a magician, not me.
Yes, I am sure there will be a few small difficulties. That's good reason to start right away. If you find something, call me immediately.
The rest of the corridor is closed off. According to what it says here, the exhibition will be open again in 14 days. Restoration work is in progress. Yes, I can see an empty wall at the end of the corridor. It's useless, no point to it. What the hell does he think I'll find here? It's high time I call Ostankovich and tell him that this whole undertaking is absurd.
What have you found? It seems a little soon for you to be calling.
Look, I've gone through the exhibits, but without proper examination I have no way of finding anything out. The only thing that struck me is that closed corridor in the hall of Peter the Great. What happened to the painting?
The day before yesterday, the frame of the painting was damaged. Fortunately, the canvas survived and the work is being restored. Probably a vandal.
Could it be related to yesterday's system crash? Maybe it was a test to check how well the security system works.
I must say it sounds intriguing. I'll definitely have it looked into.
So, we can talk about this like reasonable people, and you'll forget about that idea. To be here.
Durand? Hello, are you there? What's going on? Durand! Stop!
Hey, stop! What was that? Someone's there. What? Somebody ran through here a moment ago and knocked down the barriers, but now he's gone. The corridor leads to the Hall of Peter the Great and doesn't go any further. That's really strange. The person must have disappeared there. What's going on here? Someone ran by me a moment ago and I don't think he could walk through walls. The flame. There's a draft coming from the bottom of the wall. Sure, there must be a secret door in this wall. But how will it open? Something's telling me the gap at the bottom of the wall has something to do with opening the secret door. A strong piece of rope. Maybe I'll need it. Now, where will the secret door lead to? The door closed itself automatically. If someone attacks me here, Ostankovich and his people won't ever find out. This would be the mechanism that opens the door from inside. Looks like it was fixed recently. Oh my goodness, that was close. I could have got killed. Surprisingly, the rags are quite dry. I'll see if I can use them for something. The pipes are all rusty. Hardly anything will flow through them. It won't matter if I take a piece of the bracket. A nice torch. It probably won't burn for long, but it should help to see what's down the ladder. At first glance, it looks safe down there, and the corridor goes further. Now the door won't shut on me. Hey, stay where you are.
Don't come any closer. I mean it. Wasn't that loose ladder enough?
Freeze! Step away from the painting, or I'll shoot! That wasn't the best idea. Hey, police! Stay where you are! God, what am I trying to do? Still, maybe if I catch him, Ostankovich will be satisfied. Don't move! I've got a gun. I'm going to come over to you. No tricks, or I will use it.
Stop! Don't move!
Damn, I hope he's not armed.
Leave the painting where it is.
Max should have contacted me ages ago. He's been away for more than a day. Where are you, Max? Damn. Svetlova, SWOA.
It's Pierre here. Please, Lara.
Well, well, look who's calling now. Maybe you should show up for work sometime. The analysis I did for you yesterday.
That's what I want to talk about. Demer told the boss that I had you do it. Fortunately, it was an excellent job, so Charlotte was happy. She knows you did it. It will help your career one day.
No to je skvělé. Takže nakonec existuje něco jako karma. Udělej něco dobrého a ono se ti to vrátí. Vidíš, když už tě mám na drátě, taky bych něco potřebovala. Pracoval jsi chvíli ve státech, že? Dokázal bys sehnat nějaké podrobnosti o smrti profesora Abramčikova?
Sure, why not? I still have some contacts. Why don't you claim it by yourself as an official Interpol request?
No, it's not an official matter. I just have bad feeling. I knew him personally.
I'm sorry. I will check it out, of course. It may take a bit of time because I'm not in Lyon at the moment. By the way, that's exactly why I called you. I need again your help in the lab.
Okay, looks like we have a deal. You will send me what you figured out on Abramchikov, and I will solve your little problem in the lab. What do you need?
There's a new chromatograph in the lab. Charlotte wants to have an analysis of the forgery to get more information. Demer will do the analysis, but you have to calibrate the chromatograph. It shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I think I'll manage with the handbook.
Oh, alors, the manual is missing, but I'm sure you can handle this. The basic instructions are in the database. I have to run. Bye for now.
Pierre. Pierre! Damn it. At least Pierre put some information on the chromatograph for me in the database. As far as I know Pierre, that should be helpful. Now, where's the chromatograph? Warning. At the first calibration of the device, it is necessary to choose the calibration protocol 3. There's no reason for it to be turned off. Good. That's that done. Next time we should insist on a manual along with the machine. Seems I should check my email inbox. It really looks like it was a tragic coincidence. Professor, you didn't deserve such an end. How many times did I tell you that those night walks would be the death of you? Colonel Ostankovich is on the phone. Good morning, Colonel. Did you find anything?
Lara, Max had an accident. I think you should know.
An accident? What accident? Is he all right?
He found some long-forgotten underground area in the Hermitage. He shouldn't have gone there at all.
And what happened to him?
He fell into the water there. We found him shortly after that happened.
Oh my God. Is he alive?
It would be best if you came here at once. Come to my office. I must go now.
Ostankovich! Is he alive? What's the matter with him? Ostankovich! Oh my God! Ostankovich! I got on the first plane. What's the matter with him? Is he alive?
He's in the intensive care unit. He hasn't woken up yet. Apparently, he was under the water for some time, and the doctors are afraid of potential brain damage from oxygen deprivation. Fortunately, the water was ice cold. That slowed down his vital functions. Perhaps if someone he knows was around, it might help us to wake him up.
And how did it actually happen?
He called me from the Hermitage. The call was cut off. Somehow he'd found a hidden door leading down to the Hermitage cellars, where the most precious works used to be hidden during the war. He went down there on his own and he fell into deep water. Good thing he had enough sense to wedge the secret door open. Otherwise, he would probably be dead now.
It seems strange that he would just hang up to go to examine the cellars. That's not like Max.
At the moment, there's nothing. Hang on. Ostenkovich. Yes, of course. Can he be moved? Good, thanks.
The hospital?
Yes, he's over the worst of it. He even came to his senses for a while. There doesn't seem to be any long-term damage. Now we need to get him somewhere peaceful and quiet.
Thank God. We could take him to my old flat. When I'm in France, only my aunt lives there.
That's not a bad idea. I'll arrange it. He's really lucky.
If he hadn't gone to the Hermitage in the first place, he wouldn't need luck.
You just won't stop, will you? If your attitude...
Look, he's waking up.
Where am I? What happened?
Shh, don't tire yourself out. You're safe. Everything is all right.
Am I in Petersburg? What are you doing here?
You had an accident in the Hermitage. For a while it didn't look so good for you, so I had her come here.
The Hermitage? I wanted to call you. Oh my God! That monk! There was a man there!
He's delirious. He was all alone in the building.
No! No, you don't understand. There was a man in monk's clothes, and he was taking a painting by Delaroche, the one that should hang in the gallery. I followed him, and he found the secret passage. But then he escaped.
A monk? I should call the hospital and find out if these could be hallucinations or memory problems. Head trauma can cause that.
He could hardly have hallucinated the secret passage. And as for the painting, better check that there isn't a forgery hanging in your gallery.
Of course, but I'll have to arrange it in a way that doesn't cause too much stir. In any case, I won't need you here any longer. You can go back to Lyon.
I'd rather stay with him, until he recovers more.
Your concern for him is certainly touching. But your presence here could draw the attention of Interpol to what happened here. You don't have to worry about him. He's important to me. I'll look after him myself.
Max, what did we get ourselves into? Take care of yourself here. When you wake up, I'll be back in Lyon. I will tell my aunt that you will stay here for a few days.
He looks a bit like Sergei, don't you think? Although he was a bit taller and had fair hair.
Maybe a little bit. So you don't mind him staying here for a while?
Of course not. You have feelings for him, don't you?
I feel responsible for him. He's in this mess because of me.
There's something strange about him. But I think you would make a nice couple.
You think so? Max and me? No, it would never work, I'm sure.
You are too transparent, my little girl. How on earth can you be a policewoman?
You're the only one who takes me for a little girl these days. But let's stop this. You will look after him, won't you? And don't scare him, no cards.
The cards were good for your grandma, your mama, and for me too. Perhaps you should change your mind about them, Laura.
We've been through this before. Let's leave it for another day, shall we? I've got to go now. Take care. My aunt never really recovered from Sergei's death. No wonder. She lost her only son. Perhaps that's why she refuses to let go of all that occult nonsense. Take care, Max.
Dreams. Windows into other worlds, into pleasant memories, into the darkest corners of the conscience. We don't choose dreams. They choose us.
Are you finally up and about? You were always a world-class sleeper, but a whole day? That's impressive even by your standards.
And I see you haven't lost your taste for childish humor. How did you get here, Andre?
Lara called me. She said my big brother was on the verge of dying. So naturally, I jumped on the first plane here. I was worried I might need to donate my blood or a kidney or something, but here you are, sleeping away.
You shouldn't have come. I'm up to my neck in something scary.
Still the overprotective older brother, eh? I took time off and I'm staying here until you go home.
I'm being forced into this by the cops. And you know why. I can't just leave.
Well, that's another reason for me to stick around and keep you out of trouble. I'm staying and that's final. Now, how about getting some fresh air? It'll do you good.
I had a terrible dream. Do you remember how you fell into the lake? It's a bad omen.
To tell the truth, I've got better memories. And you can't scare me away with talk of bad omens either. Now, move it. We won't get anywhere by standing around chatting. And now it's one thing after the other. What do they want from you?
Well, it'll take a long time to explain.
And do you have anything to drink here? I haven't had a drop since I landed.
Damn it, Andre, how do you manage to make everything seem so banal?
Make yourself at home, brother, and tell me everything.
You're driving me crazy. Good. There were 2 break-ins in the Hermitage on 2 consecutive nights. On top of that, I was there at the time of the second break-in.
Sure. And you finished off your party with the thieves with a nice cool bath. Lara told me all about it.
In any case, at the last moment I caught a glimpse of the stolen painting. The Christian Martyr, by Paul de la Roche.
That's a great clue. Now all you have to do is find out who would be interested in the work of art.
That's just it. Hundreds of traffickers and collectors would be interested in such a painting. It's just too large a group of people.
Hey, don't think like a policeman. After all, you sold paintings yourself. Think like a criminal.
Are you going to hold that over me for the rest of my life? Wait, Andre, you are right. This could really lead us somewhere. I just need to find out who specializes in the 19th century. I still have the email address of an old contact, Malvin. He should be able to gather some interesting information.
Exactly, because the seller will need an expert to assess the work. See, you'll figure it out yourself in the end. Let's get down to work now.
Thanks. You really helped me. Please hold on a second. Let me write the mail to Malvin, and then I will come back to you. I have something else on my mind to talk about.
Max, your cell phone is somewhere beneath the Hermitage, so take this one. I've saved 2 numbers on it, mine and Ostankovich's. Add the rest yourself, if you like.
A can of green spray paint. It hasn't been used for a long time. The nozzle is blocked up. Well, it might be useful for something. Well, Lara doesn't need it, and I could use it. Good morning. I'm Maxime Durand. Lara told me I could stay here for a while.
Of course I welcome you to our humble abode. Tell me, do you believe in a higher power? In fate?
No, I don't trust in such things. Not since a certain time.
Oh, what happened to you?
I don't like talking about it.
Never mind. But since you don't believe in anything, you won't mind my telling your fortune from the cards?
Well, why not? I'm your guest, so I won't decline.
Great. Come closer then. Don't be afraid. Do you see? Greater Arcana. Your past, present, and future. All in 21 cards. The wisdom of the ages.
Well, I should tell you up front that I don't really believe in such things.
You say you don't believe, but I can sense your fear. You don't need to be ashamed. Very few can look at their fate without trembling.
It's all nonsense. Has anything that you ever predicted come true?
I knew my son would die. I knew when and I knew how.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean to.
It's all in the past. What will you do? Are you going to take a card? The Hanged Man, number 12, planet Neptune, the Hebrew letter Mem. The man hanging upside down is Odin. He sacrificed himself for knowledge, hung upside down for 9 days, weak and hurt. And then illumination came. He understood the meaning of the runes that he was searching for.
And what does that have to do with me?
Illumination is awaiting you, knowledge. But it will come at a cost. You'll have to pay for it, sooner or later. Just like he did, you'll pass a test. Take another card. Number 6, Vav, the High Priest. He who stands on the borders of 2 worlds, of this world and the spiritual world to which he holds the key. He possesses a secret. But that's not you. It's someone you will meet. Someone new. Someone who knows the path. Next card. The World. The last 21st card. In the Kabbalah, it's called Tav. It symbolizes a perfect union, but also a transition. The end of one cycle and the beginning of the next one. The highest goal. The full circle.
Well, this is not exactly specific, is it?
Don't tell me you can't sense it. You're on a path that's going to change your whole life. And there's danger everywhere around you. Deadly danger. I don't need cards to know that. I felt it as soon as you stepped over the threshold.
Maybe I should go now.
One more card.
I don't think this is a good idea.
A card. Point to it. You won't even turn it over? Not even to see your own future there?
Please, look at it yourself. I'm leaving. To be honest, I've got enough trouble of my own as it is, without you scaring me.
Me turn it over? No. It's already been decided who will turn it over, and it's not me. The card stays where it is.
I wrote Melvin the mail for help, but Ostankovich won't be overjoyed when he hears my version with monks and the stolen De La Roche.
Go for a walk, look again at everything in the Hermitage, talk to people to refresh your mind, and perhaps you'll discover something new. Something more conventional, so to speak. Something Ostenkovich will like better than the monks.
That's a good idea. The barriers are back in their place, and a guard is there. So what else could it be I missed yesterday? Excuse me, I overheard your conversation.
Sir, has anyone ever told you that your behavior is exceedingly impolite?
And has nobody told you that you are too loud?
I would like to know how you would feel in my place. Every week, I come here to study the painting at the end of the corridor. Every week. And now, someone damages it.
Unfortunately, things like that happen in crowded museums.
In that case, they should stop visitors from entering the museum. I come here every week.
I didn't notice the security camera yesterday. It could reveal something.
Corridor with barriers. Didn't prevent the damage. It's what they're paid for.
Yes. Do you need something?
Those security cameras, are they on all the time?
Sure.
And the recordings are stored?
Of course. You never know when you might need them. The police have just taken them. I really don't know why.
I see. Thanks.
I come here.
Well, have you found out anything yet?
I hear you took the camera recordings from the Hermitage. Is there something interesting on them?
Unfortunately, there isn't. They were switched off during the failure. I hoped to see who damaged the painting that hides the secret passage. Curiously, we couldn't find anything.
What do you mean?
The recording from the time of the break-in is nowhere to be found, and nobody knows where it's gone. Overwritten. Our technical boys think it might have been a virus of some sort. Our technicians managed to capture a few images from the hard disk where data was saved before it's written onto the backup CDs. But most of it was already overwritten. Unfortunately, the images we have don't show how the painting was damaged. The guard should have been in a position to notice something, except that during the crucial period he left his post to answer the call of nature. He's no help to us at all. But at least it proves that the exchange of Delaroche. Yes, you were right about that too. And the damage of the painting in front of the secret door were interconnected events.
Despite that, you don't want to run a more thorough analysis which would help us find out if perhaps something else disappeared the night before? I understand. You want to cover it up. Could I at least see the shots from the security camera? Maybe I can find something interesting.
Sure. They're on the table over there. But as I've said, they are worthless.
Photos from the security camera at the Hermitage. The painting seems intact here. The guard wasn't there, and now here he is. That was probably the moment when he went to the restroom. In this image, the painting is clearly damaged. The guard standing here. This would be the moment before he went to the restroom. The painting is not damaged at this point. There's noise in this image, making parts of it distorted and difficult to see. It's not bad enough that it would conceal the guard's presence, though. It's noon right now. It's normal that there are visitors in the museum. There's something wrong with the time given here. The period covered seems too short. Yes, that's it. This will surely convict him. The time when the guard was away is a bit too short for him to go to the restroom and make it back. He's involved in it. Either he damaged the paintings, or he pissed into the flower pots in the gallery. Did Ostenkovich really miss that? I've looked at the images, and I've found something.
Really? Tell me.
One shot was taken before the painting was damaged, and the other one after. A guard is in both of them.
Well, that's nothing new. Just when the painting was vandalized, the guard was on the toilet. The culprit probably waited for him to leave, then damaged the painting.
I think the guard is lying. Only seconds pass between the first and the second shot where the painting is already damaged. The guard is in both of them. What's the probability that he went to the restroom and came back in seconds?
Damn it. You're right, Gerard. How come nobody else noticed that? That guard could really help us move this case forward. I must admit that you surprised me. A lot. Go to the Hermitage now and try to get something out of that guard. You'll recognize him from the photographs we have from the recording. I want to know how he's involved.
Damn it, I've gone through all the rooms and the guard's nowhere to be found. Ostankovich should know about it. Colonel, the guard from the Hermitage has disappeared. Vanished into thin air.
Do you want to talk it over with me before you speak to her?
It depends on how well received by the critics this exhibition is.
You're probably right. It's too early to say anything about that yet.
Good morning, sir. Do you need something?
Good morning. Your colleague, the one who was here before you.
Yes, Ilya Fedorov. He isn't here, I'm afraid, but he might be back soon.
Why? What happened?
He had to leave. Said a doctor phoned him. Probably something to do with his daughter. Poor man.
With his daughter?
He's got a little girl. She's really sick, poor child. He thought it better to move her to his mother's, so the girl would have someone with her all the time.
And where does she live?
Old Mrs. Fedorov? On the Makarov embankment. There's a disco or something near there. You can't miss it. She complains about the noise constantly. But tell me, who are you? Why are you asking?
I'm just an acquaintance. Goodbye. Listen, I'd just like to ask...
Where did we get ourselves? That's my question. Oh, they've got expensive cars and clothes, but people should be important to them. That's civilization. The modern age.
I'm not quite sure I know what you're talking about.
I am saying that we no longer listen to each other. I know all the people around here. I know what they like, what dreams they have, yes, their troubles. And that's because I am interested. I am not robot in designer clothes.
Well, I'd better go now.
Grigor, policeman from house over there, abandoned by his wife. Bartender from the club. She's rough, but she has her troubles too. The girl, being ill, from the 3rd floor would love to have a pet. And do you think they will buy it for her? Semyonov from the ground floor. He hasn't received his paycheck for 3 months. I know everything. That's because I'm interested in people. Perhaps I don't wear expensive clothes, but I like people.
That's really, really good of you. I'm sure we'll chat again later.
Hello? Dad is at the museum and Granny has gone shopping. It's boring being home all alone, not even having a pet to play with.
Hi, I'm Max. What's your name?
Tanya. But I mustn't speak with strangers.
I'd just like to talk about your daddy. Tanya? Are you there? I think there's some thinner there. Graffiti. Someone tried really hard to let everyone know who the boss is here.
Just get out of here, we're closed.
I see quite a lot of people are here, after closing time.
Look, I haven't had a break for 20 hours, so leave me alone, will you? Without Victor, this shift is a real pisser. Victor would have thrown those pricks out long ago. Didn't you hear? Go home, we're closed.
Come on, Nada, give me another vodka. Don't spoil the fun, huh?
Just kiss my ass and get out. You still here? Great. The place full of idiots, and now we have a deaf one as well.
You could just switch off the music and the lights.
And then there would be a riot. They've been drinking since yesterday, especially the one with the crazy hair. He spray paints the whole area, like he's marking his territory.
The graffiti at the entrance is his work?
Yeah, his bloody signature. And he drags that smelly animal everywhere. He could at least clean out its box. It stinks like a monkey house here. Did you hear that? Go to hell with your stupid iguana. Why should we put up with the stink?
Don't get so upset, Nada. Just pour me another one. Iggy and me have a terrible thirst.
Maybe I could help.
Forget it. Victor is the only person who can handle this. Damn it, where the hell is he?
See? The thinner dissolved the paint blocking the nozzle. I think the spray can should work now. Good. Now my tag is on top. Maxus eras hic fuit. I was here, Max. Someone will be very annoyed now.
What do you want? Do you know who I am? Did you see the graffiti outside? It means this is my turf. Get it? It's mine. And where the hell's the beer?
And who's going to pay? Pay and you'll get it.
Horrible business. And why are you staring like that? Why don't you give me a smoke?
I don't have any cigarettes, kid. But the graffiti outside, that's your work, isn't it?
What about it? Don't like it? I don't give a damn. It's real art and the likes of you just don't get it.
It's just that someone sprayed over it. People just won't leave anything alone these days.
What? Which bastard? He'll pay dearly for that.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Who's going to pay your bill? Great. Well, at least he's gone for now.
Look, I'm taking away the club pet.
Yeah, give him a kiss from me. I'll really miss him.
Tanya, I've got a present for you here. A pet.
Wow, a lizard. What's its name? Can I keep it?
Sure you can keep it. And you can give it any name you want to.
Daddy told me not to speak with strangers. They might take me on another trip, and that would make Daddy sad. But now that I know your name, you can't be a stranger, can you?
I know your daddy. What about your trip? Can you tell me about it?
2 men took me on a trip right after school. I spent 2 days on a farm. We went to the forest, fed the animals, and it was really good fun. Only I couldn't call Daddy because it was a secret trip, and if I called him, I would spoil the whole thing. But when they brought me back, Daddy was kind of sad, and he told me I had to be careful because they could have hurt me. But they were nice, and I don't think they would hurt anybody because they were so nice.
I see. Well, Daddy's right. You shouldn't go anywhere with strangers. Anyway, I'm off now.
Will you see Daddy?
Of course I'll talk to him.
Wait a minute. Then tell him to come soon. And give him Katya, so he won't feel sad.
Sure. I'll give her to him, along with the message.
Young man, would you mind fetching my cup of coffee? It'll be on the kitchen worktop. Thank you. It's nice to have a guest here. Laura doesn't visit me very often. She's probably very busy at France.
I've got mail. When I've got a minute, I should read it. Good thing that Lara's aunt still has an old PC. This will definitely be interesting for Lara. I should write to her at once. Ostankovich. What does he want this time?
The guard. We have him here, locked up like he should be.
Have you got any more news?
Come to my office. Right now, we can discuss it here. Here you are. Good. I had the guard brought in, but there's a problem. I can't interrogate him.
You can't have him interrogated? Why not?
Isn't it obvious? Nobody in the department can find out about this. It would cause a scandal in the press if anything leaked. I can't just start asking the guard if he stole something, or why he damaged the painting, or who switched off the security device, or... So I just have to accept your theory then. That some damn monk stole valuable paintings from the museum right under our noses.
So just interrogate him yourself then. Do it alone. Nobody else needs to listen.
There are certain rules here in Russia. The most important being that all the interrogations must be recorded. If I was the sole interrogator and did not record it, questions would be asked. Before long, someone higher up would start poking their nose into the matter, or the press. No, I can't do it. But there is one way around it.
What would that be? And why do I feel certain that I won't like the answer? And that it will have something to do with me?
Whatever passes between a legal representative and a suspect is privileged information and can't be recorded. Tell him you are his court-appointed attorney, and find out what he knows.
So I pretend to be his appointed attorney. Nobody records the conversation, and nobody except me and you ever learns what he said.
Sometimes your powers of comprehension astonish me. Congratulations on your new job, attorney.
Okay. Do I get a diploma?
Very funny. From now on, you'll have access to the guard any time you want. I'll see to it. I don't care how you do it, but make him spill the beans. And since I don't trust you that much, I'll listen in to what you say in there. No technicians, no recordings, no stenographers. But remember, I'll be on the other side of the door. And I'll be all ears.
I've got mail. When I've got a minute, I should read it. Good thing that Lara's aunt still has an old PC. Good morning. I am your attorney.
You? You're the man who asked about the security cameras at the museum. Don't try to fool me.
Let's not beat about the bush here. I claim to be your lawyer so that this conversation doesn't have to be recorded. I need to know about that damaged painting and what exactly happened the night after. If you tell me what I need, I'll do everything I can to get you released.
I know nothing about it. I just went to the restroom and someone vandalized the painting while I was there.
We have evidence that you ruined it yourself.
What evidence is that? The camera recordings? Can you see anyone destroying the painting in them? Did you see me doing it?
No.
Then you can hardly blame me for anything, can you? Leave me alone. I want a lawyer, a real one. I've got to get back to my daughter.
I've something here that might interest you.
You monster! Don't touch her! Leave her alone! She's got nothing to do with it. Do you understand?
Calm down. I don't want to hurt her.
She's ill. She's very ill. She needs peace and quiet.
I've talked to her. They kidnapped her and blackmailed you, right?
They got her outside the school and took her out of the city. I was afraid I wouldn't see her again. You don't know what it's like.
What did they want from you?
They wanted me to damage that painting. They told me how to do it. They said no one would ever know if I did exactly what they told me. Once the transfer was complete, I took the CD and threw it away. The original recording was being overwritten at that moment, so it was useless. I told myself it was only a small price to pay to have Tanya back at home, alive and unharmed.
But that's not all of it, is it?
No. I called them right back, but they told me it wasn't over yet. They hid a small disc in the restroom for me to pick up. You know, the sort of disc you can use to store music and programs on. I put it in one of those big computers in the server room and ran a program that was on it. I have no idea what it did. It looked like nothing, to tell the truth.
I don't really understand it, but I think it contained a virus. and it turned off the security devices at a certain time.
But I didn't want to hurt anyone. I just wanted them to give Tanya back to me. She's ill, she needs rest. Please look after her. You found her so they can find her too.
Don't worry. I believe they won't come back for your daughter. They got from you what they wanted. Your daughter is safe. Trust me. I need to know some details so that we can catch these guys. Have you ever seen them with your own eyes?
Only one of them. When he brought Tanya back, he warned me not to talk to anyone about this stuff.
What did he look like?
It was strange. He wore robes, like some sort of monk, and he had a tattoo on his neck.
A tattooed monk? You really expect me to believe that?
It sounds strange, I know, but it's the truth.
Look, I won't lie to you. Things don't look good for you. If you want my help, give me more information. Something that I can use.
The next morning, the older one called me. They couldn't get everything they wanted done in the Hermitage. Someone was going to have to come back and finish the job. He wanted my help again.
But Ostankovich threw everyone out of the Hermitage that second night.
Yes, I told myself that was a good thing. There was no need for me to help them. That their man would be undisturbed. With no one there, he could do what he needed and would all be happy.
Well, finally something useful. I have a pencil and paper. Could you draw the tattoo?
And let me have a go. It looked like this, roughly.
Strange. It looks like some kind of writing. Something ancient, probably from the Near East. I don't understand it. I must call Lara to see if she can help me with it. Lara isn't answering her phone. Just when I need to talk to her. Damn it. I hope she at least reads her emails.
Sorry, Max. I don't have computer access at the moment. I've just got an email notification. Do you need something important?
Could you please help me with a problem I have here? I've got an interesting clue, but I don't know who to turn to.
A clue? What clue?
I need to find out the meaning of certain symbols. Quite peculiar symbols.
You're in luck. Not far from Moscow Station, there's a private library. It's right on Zagorodny Prospect. Try talking to the librarian. You shouldn't have a problem if you tell him I sent you.
Great. I knew you'd come up with something.
I'm sorry, my taxi's here. Got to go. Bye for now.
That's done. How about a short walk?
Great. It's time you showed me where to get genuine Russian vodka.
Andrei, we've just sent that poor man to prison. We broke up a little girl's family. How can you think about booze at a time like this?
All the more reason to think about it.
Well, I don't plan on a drinking spree. We're going to a library.
I suppose it beats sitting on my ass at Auntie's place watching Russian television? But we must go out in the evening, promise me that.
All right, if that's what it takes.
Great. Let's get this library business over with. Who's your favorite Russian author, Dostoevsky or Tolstoy? Or do you prefer Gorky?
Andrei, shut up.
What's it like to turn your back on all responsibility, on everybody else, and just look out for number one? Just be careful not to end up like your victims. Remember, you are just one short step away from being behind bars yourself.
We're closed. Go away. This isn't a public library.
Max, are you sure this is the right place?
This is the address Lara gave me.
I don't like this place at all. We should get out of here. Can't you feel it? This isn't a library. It's a mausoleum.
Stop trying to scare me, please. You're beginning to sound like Lara's aunt, and it's obvious you have never been to a really old library if you think that way.
Hello? Can you hear me? Go away, please. I'm going to call the police.
I'm sorry to disturb you. I just need to speak to you.
Do what you want. If you need me, I'll be in the lounge. It's not so musty back there. How can anybody work here?
You don't know too many librarians, do you, Andre? They love places like this. My name's Durand, and the guy admiring your collection is my brother. Lara Svedlova recommended you.
Smart girl, Lara. She'll go far. Since she sent you, you're welcome. What can I do for you?
My request may sound somewhat strange.
Then you've come to the right place. This is a somewhat strange library.
What kind of people would have the two symbols drawn here tattooed on their necks? And why?
Let me see them.
Here they are.
They're Mem and Vav. Two Aramaic, or if you prefer, Proto-Hebrew signs.
So they're from the Hebrew alphabet?
Not exactly, my friend. There are corresponding signs in modern Hebrew, but you would only find these particular ones in documents hundreds of years old.
Is there a significance to them?
Hard to say. Mem Vav is a root or a part of a great number of words. You say that someone had them tattooed on their neck? I'll have to find more information. And I've an idea where to start, but I'll need your help.
Sure. What should I do?
A thin book came in just last week, and I think it could have something about this in it. But what was its title? It came among the last books. I dare say last week, but I don't remember its name. Oh, that head of mine. I remember wondering how misleading its title was, seeing such symbols connected to Northern Europe. You should have a look in the book catalogue in the study.
How can I help you with it?
The new books are on the top shelf in the next room. I need you to find it and fetch it. I prefer not to climb so high anymore. Vertigo, you know.
Sure, I'll try.
Would you believe it? These books are priceless.
What do you mean?
Are you blind? Do you see those two blue volumes over there?
Wait. That's Kipling. Turn of the last century. An expensive item.
It's worth $5,000, maybe $6,000. I think I'll take a look around.
Not right now.
Well, have you found anything?
Maybe we got lucky. The custodian of the collection might be able to help us. But first, I must bring one book to him. Psychoanalysis, Interpretation of Dreams, catalog number C4423212. The most recently added book. However, Freud didn't write about Hebrew signs. A historical treatise on various sects and occult fraternities in Scandinavian countries. Catalog number C4423211. I'd better give this one a good once-over. Perhaps this is the book. John Christopher Stewart, Société Scania. The catalog number is C4423211. That looks promising. Yes, this is definitely the book the librarian talked about. I should hand it over to him.
Is that it? I don't know. I don't think so.
My hair could turn gray in the process. Please look at it carefully. This must be it. The Hebrew doesn't quite fit the Scandinavian countries, but it's thin, and it's one of the last ones recorded in the catalog.
Show me. You're probably right. Do not let yourself be fooled, my friend. Answers are sometimes hidden in unexpected places. I'll need some time now, and quiet, above all.
I'm sorry, I have an urgent phone call. Yes?
Trust me. You receive a truly divine gift from Max, Lara. Pandora's box is locked now, and you can't find the key. But that will soon change. What will you do with the key when that happens? Will you throw it away?
Cursed Pandora. I've searched the whole database, but I have no results. Maybe I can find something useful in my history books at home. Afterwards, I should relax a bit in the museum garden and get some fresh air to get my thoughts together. A book called The Tales and Myths of Antiquity. Greek gods, heroes, monsters. I loved this, even when I was a little girl. Pandora's Box by the Greek poet Hesiodus. The box was originally created by Hephaestus. Pandora got it as a gift from Dios, but in reality, it was a tool of revenge on humans. Once Pandora opened the box, despite numerous warnings from her brother Epimethos and from Prometheus, poverty, sickness, sorrow, crime and other bad things were unleashed upon the world. The only thing that stayed in the box was hope. Interesting. Pandora's Box. Considered Hephaestus's work. And the man I'm looking for is somehow linked to this object, to this box. That could be a lead. I'm sorry. I apologize for that.
Never mind, my dear. They'll come back. This is their home now, and everyone comes home sooner or later. And what about you? Are you far from home? Why don't you sit down for a while?
My accent. You can tell, can't you? Yes, I am far from home. Very far.
See? They aren't afraid of you anymore. They know you're with me. Where are you from, then?
I grew up in Petersburg, Russia, and ended up here at the Interpol headquarters.
Ah, so you are a policewoman, or perhaps a detective. That must be hard work for a young girl far from home.
You think I'm alone? Why? I'm not.
Yes, girl, you are. If you weren't, why would you be wandering through this park and wasting time chatting with an old man? You look tired. Is something worrying you?
Does it show so much?
It's not easy to hide your real feelings.
You're probably right. Yes, I'm trying to find someone, but I'm really just running round in circles.
And why are you looking for him, if I may ask?
If I don't find him, my friend could be in real trouble. I'm looking for someone who identifies himself with the symbol of Pandora's box.
Would that help your friend? How symbolic. Do you know all that was left in it after the woes of the world had been unleashed? One thing. Hope.
It is interesting, but it won't help me much. Do you have any more advice?
Don't lose hope. Hephaestus forged Pandora's box for the gods, and he also had hope. He hoped to be received amongst the gods, despite his physical disability.
He was disabled? I didn't know that. That could help me.
See? Hope dies last.
Thank you so much. So Hephaestus made Pandora's box, despite his disability. He tried to please gods by this perfect piece, but they would still look down on him. I see it now. Hephaestus wasn't an ordinary blacksmith. He was an artist. That's why I didn't find his name in the database. He's someone who hasn't been hired to examine works of art before. I must do a database search among artists who have a physical disability.
See, Lara. In the end, you have discovered the secret of Pandora's box. What price are you willing to pay to look inside?
If my sixth sense is right, I must find Pandora now. See? The Hephaestus codename is no longer that mysterious, just like Pandora's box. Ostankovich will undoubtedly be interested in this.
Yes, Svetlova.
I found a forger in Portugal. His name is Diaz. If someone tries to sell the paintings, it's very likely that the buyer will contact him to have their authenticity certified.
Diaz? I've never heard of him, but any lead is good. Put a squeeze on him, find him, and get some information out of him. And leave your badge at home, will you?
What? I am to pack my things and go to Lisbon? Unofficially? And how should I squeeze him? You know his type, he won't tell me anything. And having or not having a badge won't change it. Going there would be useless. You know full well this isn't the way to do things.
Listen to me closely now, Svetlova. When I want to know how Interpol conducts an investigation, I'll ask you. But we're doing it my way this time. And before you start protesting again, ask yourself whether you want to help your friend Max or not. And just between the two of us, I can help your career too.
I didn't become a policewoman to...
Enough. I've just offered to help your career. But if this conversation goes on further, I might change my mind, and then we can discuss how much it would harm you to refuse.
And if I find out, that will be the end of it. Okay? You'll leave Max alone, I'll go back, and we'll forget it.
Of course. If your man leads us to the painting, I'll take care of the rest.
Good. I'll take some time off and I'll get back to you once I know something.
Good. Don't disappoint me.
Can you hear? Can you hear the sad music play? The sad music that accompanies stories without happy endings. Stories like yours. Welcome to Lisbon, Lara. Welcome to the city of 7 hills.
Rua das Flores. According to the Interpol database, Diaz, alias Hephaestus, lives here. Unfortunately, it's not mentioned in what flat exactly. I'll have to figure it out by myself. I wonder what his face will look like when I have to hit him hard to get the information I need out of him. It won't be a pleasant encounter, I think.
Vem comigo. Vem comigo.
Locked. Let's try the intercom. Diaz's letterbox is here, flat number 6. There is a letter inside. I must get it. Maybe there's something interesting in it.
Para sermos salvos, não?
Nothing. I should try the neighbors.
Quem é? És tu, Manel? Responde! Quem está aí, afinal?
It's Portuguese. I don't understand one word. I need somebody to help me out here.
Está próximo, nós... a dizer que eles vêm.
Oh, bella Donna Lara. What can an aged detective from the 3rd Department do for you? Or do you finally want to confess your undying love for me? Better late than never.
Unfortunately, not this time, Diego. I'll leave that for a more festive moment. Right now, I just need your help.
Hola, mi niña. What do you need?
Do you speak Portuguese by any chance? It's almost like Spanish, right? I need to get inside a house and I don't know how to ask them to open the door.
What sort of rogue makes such a beautiful lady wait in front of his house? But if this guy is really worth it, and I have to say that thought really breaks my heart, try saying, "Abra porta, por favor."
Thanks, Diego. I owe you a cup of coffee.
Coffee?
O fim está próximo, nós...
Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose.
Dos nossos pecados, porque senão eles vêm.
Sim?
Abra a porta, por favor?
Não percebi. Não pode repetir. Quem é?
Well, now I can just feel sorry that Diego is in Leon and not here at the moment. That shouldn't be such a big problem. I can call him again if he can help me here.
See, let's go through it again. It is. Abra porta por favor.
Do you think you could arrange things?
What do you mean?
Can you do the talking? I really need to get inside.
Well, I don't really have a choice.
Vem comigo, vem comigo.
Outra vez? Sacanas dos putos! Quem está aí?
Desculpa, minha senhora. Não se importa de abrir a porta, por favor. Que esta menina não fala português. E tem a filhota no prédio. Com a sua vizinha, que não abre a porta.
Ai, coitadinha, deve ser a porcalhona do segundo esquerdo, de certeza. Entre, menina, e vá buscar a sua filhinha, coitadinha.
The door opened. Thanks a lot. You are wonderful.
No problem. Don't forget about the coffee.
Termos salvos, não é tarde.
Either he's not at home or he doesn't welcome visitors. Maybe the door is not locked. Locked, of course. Looks like I have to break in. The strap that holds the fire extinguisher is rusty. I can't take it out with my hands. I need something to cut through the strap. Hey, senor!
Estou na minha pausa. Pausa, porra!
Incredible! He fell asleep again. An ancient radio. Doesn't really work properly. It's really quiet, too. Maybe if it was a bit louder, even that hard-working man would wake up. He might even help me. I can hear some music, but there's just too much interference. You can't get a decent reception in this place. The reception is a bit better, but you still can't really make things out. Seems like I caught something. Well, I guess you won't need this anymore. Good morning.
Ah, que surpresa! Falas português? Podes então explicar-me por que me acordaste? O que queres?
I didn't catch one word of what he said. It's useless. We don't understand each other. At least I can imagine he's annoyed his jackhammer is not working.
Ai, oh rapariga! Tudo rabo de cavalo. Já que andas aí de um lado para o outro, podias ligar o gerador. O gerador é coisa grande de metal.
I think he wants me to start it up somehow. I don't know if he should be in charge of a jackhammer in his condition. Oh well. If I don't get it working, someone else will. It's on! No, please. The starter got knocked out again. I must fasten it somehow after switching it on. Is this a construction site or an illusion? The workers sleeping, the machines don't work. How is it possible that there actually are some houses? This phone number could be useful. What a pity I'll forget it soon. Got it. Saved in my cell phone now. The only thing that's left in the shed is a pair of tongs for handling metal. At least it's something. It doesn't seem anybody's there. Yeah, definitely closed. Now what can I buy? I could buy a little something. The lollipop is a great idea, but this machine is becoming annoying. Now a moment of suspense. Here we go.
Pelo amor do senhor, o que fazes? És tolinha. Não vês que não funciona?
There's pressure, but something's wrong. I see it now. He didn't connect the jackhammer to the right outlet.
Está a funcionar. Obrigado.
Good. Let's hope he can start work now. It will be a novel experience for him. Here we are. With the fire extinguisher, I can smash Diaz's door in.
Puta da merda! Ai, não acredito! Então aquele barulho todo da construção acabou há umas horas e agora vocês chegam aí e começam outra vez de novo a fazer barulho.
With the jackhammer making so much noise outside, nobody will hear a few blows on the door. Yuck, dank smell and a lot of mess. No trace of Diaz. Good. I can take a close look around and hopefully find some evidence. I should definitely find something here to fish out the letter from the letterbox. There must be something somewhere in here. A clue. A hint of where he's gone. Something. I can't return empty-handed now. This really is a perfect moment for a call from Philip. I really don't have time for you now. Call another time. Ideally after I'm dead. Looking under the carpet seldom lets you down. I bet that if I searched all four corners, I'd find something interesting. There. Maybe you aren't so clever after all, Diaz. No way. I'm not taking a poster with a half-naked woman out of a disgusting toilet. Always the same girl on the posters, called Liv. To some extent, this male obsession is a mystery to me. This goes beyond measure, though. Far beyond it. I should have a closer look at that drawer. This chart must be important to Diaz, but I won't take it with me. I know these conversions by heart. All you have here is a piece of paper with a conversion table for Roman to Arabic numerals. What do you need the calculator for, I wonder? It looks like a calculator, but it's much heavier and somehow strange. A weird toy. It certainly is somehow connected to the Roman numbers note. It seems the battery is flat. I need working ones. Why can't anything work as it should? It's a little bit stuck. Perhaps I should loosen the battery somehow. It was stiff, but the batteries are out. Maybe if I got pumped up by steroids I could move the cupboard. Well, I'm sure somebody moved it before, because there are ruts on the floor caused by something heavy being moved. They say tell me what you read and I'll tell you who you are. Who are you, Diaz? A stamp album. I thought that stamp collectors were supposed to be tidy folk. Diaz is obviously an exception, an extraordinarily large one. I'm not really an expert on stamps, but maybe I could find something here. More stamps, and some tweezers. Ha! The tweezers could be helpful. Good to grab things when your fingers are too clumsy. I can't steal things from someone's letterbox in front of other people. That's not a good idea. I have to get rid of the guy on the street. Maybe if I give you something to help your memory, you can help me.
O quê? Atiras moedas como se eu fosse réus pedinte. Vais para o inferno. Não vais escapar deste planeta. Vais apodrecer com os outros ignorantes.
The small amount I offered must have offended him. He left. Tweezers might do the job. Well, Diaz, let's find out who's been writing to you. A letter for Diaz. I wonder who it's from. A letter from Wad's Films to Diaz. There are deep ruts on the floor under the bookcase. There's something behind the cupboard, but I can't move it with just my bare hands. Ah, Rosenwald. It doesn't surprise me to see it at a forger's place. But why does Diaz write numbers on these books? On this one he's put the number 3. This book is called 12 Historias Cortas. The number 5 is handwritten on it. Author Candy Bushcraft. Didn't she write some US TV series? That's a strange read for someone like Diaz. Number 2 is written on the spine. José de Mareas Rego. 40 años de arte. Who knows what that means? Anyway, 6 is written on the spine. 50 ways to cause back pain. And the number 7 added on the book spine. Their Mind's Eye by Christoph Myers. I don't know this one. Diaz has added the number 1. I've got you, Diaz. Your ass is mine. A photo of that actress attached to the tailor's dummy? The man needs help. This place gives me the creeps. The sooner I get out, the better. A 9mm clip containing a message. What does it say, I wonder?
Alfredo, I have to say that it comes as a big surprise that you got in here. Perhaps I underestimated you. Leave the paintings and get lost. And one more thing. You're the first and only stranger who's ever got in here. If you mess this place up, if you don't close the door behind you properly, if you break or take something, I'll make sure they find you floating in the sea. The same thing will happen if you touch my girl.
It's locked, of course. Okay, I need a key. Ah, some perverse letters. Typical. And what is it here? Interesting. The bank statement tells me that Diaz bought a plane ticket to Edinburgh and a train ride to a town called Ladybank. It seems he flew out in haste. The payment went through this morning, and there is a note saying something about the authentication of a painting. my head. What happened? Somebody attacked me, and I can barely see anything. The cell phone is the only light source I've got. Good thing I got a new battery. There's something hidden behind the cupboard. Who would have guessed? A 9mm gun. What are you afraid of, Diaz? It won't move. Somebody's trapped me here. The door is tight shut and there are no windows. And the air is getting foul. That's not good news. The cover is firmly screwed on. It will be hard, but I think I can do it. The description on the file tells me that the gas is explosive. That might be of use to open the blocked door. This could work, but only if the gas isn't too explosive. That could have unpleasant consequences. This metal cupboard looks sturdy enough. Maybe it could shield me from a minor explosion. There's only one way to find out. Come on. I have to pull myself together. At least I can look forward to my own small office at Interpol. All right, here I go. Damn Ostankovich. What did he drag me into? A dead man in the corridor, a demolished flat? I hope nobody notices me. It wouldn't be good if someone linked me to this disaster. I missed that. The police. I should make it to the airport as quickly as possible.
Taxi Lisboa. Como posso ajudar?
Excuse me. May I speak English?
Of course.
This time you closed Pandora's box in time. This time. I'm telling you, stop playing games, Lara. Next time it could end far worse. Mark my words.
I'm sorry, I have an urgent phone call. Yes?
Max, we've got a problem. A big problem.
As if we didn't have any before. Where are you? What happened?
I'm on my way home from the airport. I was in Lisbon. I went to Diaz's flat.
Hold on. Are you telling me that Pandora's box is Aurelio Diaz? That would never have occurred to me. You should have told me earlier. You shouldn't have gone there at all. I've heard he isn't quite right in the head.
He wasn't there, but someone jumped me and almost killed me.
Are you alright?
All right. Wait, let me see. I broke into the flat of a horrendous pervert. Someone knocked me out and left me there to asphyxiate. Then they killed a poor guy who was just hanging around. And, oh yes, I blew up part of the house. So no, I'm not all right.
Let me rephrase that. Are you injured?
No, I'm not. But don't worry, I'll be all right. I just need to calm down.
And did you find anything?
Not really. Diaz has gone to Scotland to authenticate some extremely valuable painting, but I don't know where exactly he is. Perhaps near a town called Ladybank.
Ladybank? Of course. He's gone to Tien.
Who or what is Tien?
He's a millionaire who deals in stolen paintings. A man who doesn't shrink from anything. I tried selling a fake to him once and had a narrow escape. Keep away from him.
How many stories are written in the pages of old books? What secrets do the noble strokes of a pen conceal in rare manuscripts? It's easy to rest among their words and let the time flow by. Forget that it's time to leave.
Max, the librarian collapsed. I hope you have the number of the ambulance saved in your cell phone. Call them. I'll stay with the librarian.
I have to go now, but I'll say it one more time to make sure you get the message. Forget Tien. This won't work. The phone is broken. What have we got here? Emergency numbers. Great, just what I need. I'll add the ambulance number to my cell phone at once.
Emergency services, how can I help you?
An old man collapsed here. We need you to come for him at once.
Of course. I'll need your exact address. We'll send someone to you immediately.
What now, Lara? Will you listen to Max and let the trail leading to Scotland grow cold? Or will you obediently call your former boss and boast about your success in Portugal? No, I can see you've already made a decision. After all, your cases never remain unsolved.
I think I should get back to Ostankovich.
Good news, I hope.
I wouldn't say so. Somebody tried to kill me in Lisbon. And he did kill a poor confused man.
And did you find anything?
Are you listening to me? This isn't a joke, this is deadly serious.
Let's keep it short. You don't know anything.
It looks like Diaz has gone to Scotland to meet someone called Tien. Possibly Tien plans to buy one of the stolen paintings and wants Diaz to authenticate it.
Great. If there really are some paintings from the Hermitage, I must know. Go there at once.
How can I put this so you will understand me? I just don't want to get killed because of a few paintings. Is that clear enough?
I understand that you are afraid, but look at it this way. If you don't go, I'll make your life really unpleasant, and I'll ruin Max's. I don't like to repeat my threats, but you're forcing me to. I understand you, Lara, but I need to find those paintings, and nothing will stop me. Do you get that?
Even if I wanted to go there, I can't leave work just like that. Not for a second time.
You don't have much of a choice. You'll have to get there legally without telling anyone why you're going there. You'll find a way to do it.
Svedlova.
Hello, it's Muriel. You're just back from Lisbon, aren't you? Have you heard what happened there?
Well, what happened?
You don't know? A bomb went off in a house and someone was killed. You were there. Just be glad you're back.
You don't know how happy I am.
I was worried about you. I know your luck. If the Leaning Tower of Pisa was to fall, you'd be having a picnic below it. Please, just don't go anywhere else, ever.
Don't worry. I don't feel like going anywhere. And thanks for thinking about me.
See you later. And don't forget, lunch.
I don't know if I'll make it today. Sorry. See you later. Great. First it was Lisbon and now it's Ladybank in Scotland. How on earth am I going to get there without anybody noticing me? My career at Interpol's taking a really wonderful turn. It looks like somebody from our department is going to Glasgow. That could help. I must write an email back to Charlotte to get further information. Svetlova?
It's Jennings from tech support. I just wanted to make sure you got your battery.
Yes, I got it. It's a pity I couldn't have got it a month ago.
Yes. But the main thing is that we dealt with the problem. Everything's all right. You wouldn't really make an official complaint, would you?
Not this time. Seems I should check my email inbox. So Garnot is flying to Scotland. I must take advantage of that. I should call him on the office line.
Garnet.
Lara. Sebastian, are you flying to Scotland with the statuettes?
Right. But I don't have to tell you, I'm not happy about it. Renee's been out the maternity ward for just 2 days, and now I have to leave for 3 days. What does that cow want now?
So you wouldn't mind if I fly instead of you?
Are you joking? If you take it, I'll name my child after you.
Great. Thanks. I hope it's not a boy. I don't know what I would have done if Garnot had not already been scheduled to fly there. I swear I'm finished with this. Ostankovich has really gone too far this time. This last trip, and I'm done.
You are right, Lara. Your last journey has just begun. Was it a good idea to not listen to Max? Will you come back with the case closed? Or will Ladybank become your grave?
If the took off for Edinburgh to meet Tian this morning, it gives me the perfect opportunity to surprise both them and the thief as they close the deal on the stolen painting. To get inside the house unnoticed, I have to avoid being spotted by the security cameras. Why give them cause for suspicion if I can avoid it? The plate is screwed on. I can't get it off with my bare hands. A damaged security camera, which has a rather bad habit of setting off the alarm, and we don't want that. There's no way I could move it. It's too heavy. Locked. But the lock is a joke. I just need something to tease it open. This isn't the way. The pipe wouldn't hold me. I've nearly ripped it out of the wall and one bracket already fell down on the ground. Good. It will make a nice solid mat. Now I need something to hammer the bracket. Unusual circumstances demand unusual solutions. A few primitive lockpicks. They'll definitely be useful. Let me see. This isn't subtle work. This demands a different approach. It needs brute force, with the emphasis on the brute. This one's holding. Now for the other. Done. See, it really works. It's the first time I've used it in real life, and the last time, I hope. I won't get inside through here. This room is stuffed with junk. A couple of things could prove useful, though. I shouldn't attract attention to myself. What if I try to free the window latch? Maybe I could get something through the gap. The plate is screwed on. I can't get it off with my bare hands. Well, it's the sort of solution a Job would come up with, but the end justifies the means. And the way is open now. That could help me get to the window. It's useless. It won't move one bit. And God said, "Let there be light." With a light, it's much easier to see the wires leading to the door. Ah, they're connected to the light. I should find the distribution box. I could do something with it. The cover is locked with a special key, and I don't have it. So once again, I have to force a locked door open. But I hope I won't find some explosives again. The cover isn't a perfect fit. There's a gap there. Damn! Someone's ringing the bell at the outside gate. Nobody inside seems to be responding. I should take this opportunity to see what's going on. I've got the feeling something interesting could be in it. And parcels do get lost from time to time, especially if they are left outside the gate like that. Damn it, the sender's address looks familiar. What would Theodore Morgan send to Tian? He's definitely one of the bad guys. He solves his business problems in the nastiest of ways. Last time he left behind a demolished summer house, no evidence, and... Tian, what have you got to do with Morgan? Did you get in his way? I should be careful and take a very close look at the envelope. Theodore Morgan is a very dangerous man. An ordinary parcel at first glance, yes, but after reading the sender's address, I've a hunch that I should be careful with it. I can feel a small box, but it's hard to tell what it actually is. It feels like plasticine, but something tells me that Tian is too old to play with plasticine. I can make out the outline of an object in the envelope. It's greasy and discolored. Suspicious. This thing is a little bit above the plastic. I think it's somehow connected to it. I think I know how it's put together. This should work. I hope. Oh my God! Okay. Now, really... carefully. Good. It should be harmless now. I hope. I'm not sure I want to keep playing with this object. The bomb was enough for me. This letter came with the explosive. If it survived the explosion, the person who opened the consignment would be in no state to read it. The only thing that I could use is probably this cloth. It's attached firmly. I can't open it by hand. This schematic seems too important to tear up. I can look at it right where it is. Turn off the current. The first rule of working with these things. Well, let's see what happens now. Oh Lord, that must be Tian. Calm down, Lara. Keep your cool. I'm no pathologist, but I've seen stuff like this before. Let's have a look. No signs of rigor mortis. So death occurred within the last 3 hours. Grayish skin, turning slightly violet. The body temperature is consistent with recent death.
How dare you come here trying to sell something that is not yours? Who do you think you are?
I'd say he died half an hour to an hour ago. The cause of death, massive loss of blood through the severed throat artery. The blow is clean and straight. Either he didn't expect the attack, or it came so fast he couldn't defend himself. I really don't like this at all, but I have to find out what has happened here. Nevertheless, this is a crime scene, and I must be careful not to leave any traces. It's switched off now, but who knows what it has recorded. It looks like the output of the security cameras is stored here. However, someone's taken the recordings. This won't help the police much. On the other hand, they won't see me sneaking into the house either.
Let me introduce you. Maestro Diaz is examining your goods. If everything is all right, we'll be able to close the deal.
There is one very interesting email here. About someone arriving with a painting and Diaz is going to authenticate it. Tian had no clue of the seller's real identity. Looks like he'll never find out. Tian's PDA. It only contains one email and I know the content already. It's not useful anymore. The PDA is absolutely clean, without a trace of my presence. This is quite an important thing. I shouldn't hinder the investigation by removing it. Oh my God, that's Diaz! Hold on, I'll get help.
All our operators are busy. Please hold until we can deal with your call.
Protect us in Astragas against the evil and the schemes of the devil. Be
All
our
our
shield.
operators are busy. Please
Diaz,
hold until we
can you hear
deal
me?
with your call.
Damn it,
All our
nobody's answering the
operators are
phone.
busy. Please
The
hold
prince of the
until we
heavenly
can deal
host,
with your call.
Satan and other wicked spirits that roam the world and ruin the souls.
Diaz, listen to me. Who did this to you? Is he still here?
The painting, it was as if something was looking out of it into me. There was something. I told him, the painting is cursed. Diabo, it's genuine. It is cursed. He mustn't buy it. Let the young man take it. The tattoo on the neck, the ones who came for it, it had the same tattoo. Devil's hands.
How dare you come here, trying to sell something that is not yours? Who do you think you are? You're a disgrace to the whole order. The abbot will finish the rest.
Have mercy! I didn't see anything.
Of course you saw everything. Your destiny has been chosen.
Have pity on me. I didn't see anything. I won't tell anybody. I haven't seen anything. I swear. I told him to leave me, but he said he was coming for me. Then I saw something I shouldn't.
Diaz, pull yourself together. Who was it? Where is he?
But I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. It's the eyes. I don't have them. So he must leave me alone in the end. He must leave me alone.
Oh my God, Diaz, did you blind yourself? And who are you afraid of?
Shh, shh. He is coming. Run!
That can't be true. It's all one long nightmare. I hope I didn't leave any prints behind. I wouldn't like the British police to link me with that massacre. Damn Ostankovich.
Yes? Have you got the painting?
Ostankovich, Tihan, is dead. So is Diaz. Moreover, he blinded himself before his death. Contact the British police and tell them everything. I'm done with it. I never want to hear about this again. There was no mention of death when you got me into this.
Fine, fine, just calm down. What happened there? Do you have the painting?
That damn painting again. There were no paintings. Can't you see what's going on here?
Lara, pull yourself together. You're a police officer, so act like one. Tell me what happened. Then I'll do what's necessary.
The thief tried to sell the painting to Tian. Tian hired Diaz to test the authenticity. The three of them met at Tian's residence. Some men blasted their way in, slit Tian's throat, took the painting and dragged the thief away. Diaz blinded himself, and he died after I found him. He must have suffered internal injuries during the fight.
Besides Diaz, did anybody else see you? Did you leave any traces there?
I don't think so, but I'm done here. I refuse to play your game anymore. You can threaten me all you want, but I quit. People are dead here, Ostankovich.
What the hell do you take me for, Lara? Do you think I am going to step over dead bodies just to preserve my reputation? Go back to Leon and forget what you saw. I'll take care of the rest.
And Max?
Right now, he's probably running around Petersburg chasing hooded phantoms, but I'll stop his nonsense soon.
He was dead before they arrived.
How could it have happened? Did something disturb him? Or did you scare him somehow?
Who do you think I am?
Okay, I apologize. It's just too much for me. Everything I touch goes wrong somehow. Maybe you should leave. I don't like what's happening all around.
It was just fate, Max. Nothing more. People die. You can't do anything about it. Accept it and forget about this.
But sometimes things can be prevented. When people aren't cowards.
So it comes back to that. The same old story. You could have drowned. Sometimes it works out and help comes in time, and sometimes it doesn't. Get over it!
Hold on, Andre. What are you talking about? That day on the lake, I didn't wait for help. I saved you by myself.
Don't get so discouraged, Max. You've been really brave. It doesn't matter that it wasn't you who pulled your brother out of the water. The important thing is that you didn't lose your head and ran to the village for help.
My thoughts are a bit puzzled. I probably need a break. This damn case is to blame for all of this.
Then go to Lara's aunt. You'll have a rest and you'll get the notes from the librarian later.
Thanks for your concern, Andre. But I should go back to the library and get the notes now. They're too important to leave them lying around. Just wait here a moment. I won't need much time.
As you like.
Now, let's see what the librarian figured out. I hope there are some answers.
What could it be? A part of a word? But of which word? Where should I look? Perhaps Badilios. Yes, I could find something there. Memvavtav? Death? Yes! Navit! That could be it. No! Capgrave. The 15th century? Where can I find some more details? Capgrave can't be the only source on this. How is it possible that no other book mentions such a thing? Tattooed monks worshipping death and just one reference? This is the precise list of what any person has to avoid if they want to die a good death. It says literally.
You are only one of many. Thus go together with thy fellow man, for hope and determination, for belief and destiny, today, tomorrow, forever. Then you will find redemption.
The librarian's notes. I have to look at everything very closely. I don't want to miss anything. Why would somebody have such weird tattoos on his neck? Who sneaks into a museum dressed in such bizarre clothes? Maybe they are just insane. They are obviously the Proto-Hebrew signs Vav and Mem. But what do they mean together like this? And why would anyone have them as tattoos? It doesn't look like a fashion statement. What could it be? A part of a word? But which word? Where should I look? Perhaps Badios. Yes, I could find something there. The Eternal Sleeper? Finland? In the 15th century, John Capgrave came across a monastery called the Eternal Sleeper. It's in the modern-day Finland, northwest of a town called Savukoski. Its abbot is said to have a similar tattoo. A really strange business. Ask him if he's going there. If so, have him bring as much material as possible. This looks really interesting. Where can I find some details? Capgrave can't be the only source. How is it possible that no other book mentions such a thing? Tattooed monks worshipping death and just one reference to them? It seems unlikely. I found something, but it is strange. It seems they really worship death. The tattoos indicate progression within the hierarchy of the order. For good service, the good monks gradually get 3 signs tattooed on their throats. They mean death. At the time of Capgrave's visit, only the abbot had all 3 signs. What happens if someone else acquires all 3 as well? Would he replace the abbot? Their teachings, it seems, stem from a treatise called Ars Moriendi, the art of dying, which describes how to prepare for death. This is the precise list of what any person has to avoid if they want to die a good death. But on another page, there's a reference to the 5th vice. Why isn't it here? Avarice, impatience, spiritual pride, despair. There's a question mark instead of the 5th feature. Perhaps this verse could explain it. You are only one of many. Thus go together with thy fellow man, for hope and determination, for belief and destiny, today, tomorrow, forever. Then you will find redemption. What? Where has Andre gone? He should have waited here for me. I really hope he finally went back to France. Time to visit Ostankovich and talk to him about the unbelievable information the librarian came up with.
What have you got?
It seems that the people who replaced the painting might be from a monastery in Finland.
And what would Finnish monks want with stolen paintings?
That's exactly what we'll find out when we get there. I want the documents that were taken from me when I was in hospital.
You don't seriously think I'm going to let you have your passport so that you can disappear somewhere in Finland, do you?
But we can't find out any more if I don't go. Anyway, you'd find me as soon as I entered France. You could have me picked up by Interpol. Why can't I go then?
For one simple reason. You're more useful to me here. That is, if you stay on the right track and don't get diverted by fairy stories. You can't have your passport back. That's final.
Just be frank with me. I've presented you with several proofs which you overlook just because you don't like what others would say. The press, the Minister of Internal Affairs, the President. And now you want to arrest an innocent man. No, don't drag me into such a thing. Looks like you want it that way. I will get a passport by myself. André, how come you're here? I thought you'd be on your way back to France.
I went for a walk, and when I got back to the library, you were already gone. I thought I might find you here.
What am I going to do now? I have a trace leading to a monastery in Finland. I know I will find something interesting there, but without my passport I can do nothing about it. I'm at my wit's end.
A monastery in Finland? Let me think. Yeah, I'll go there and take a look for you. You get a new passport and come after me. You should ask your friend Lara if she has an idea to get you a new passport.
Are you crazy? This isn't a game. You shouldn't be here at all.
Max, listen to me. I've had enough of this little brother who needs to be looked after nonsense. No more of it. You got that?
If you are dumb enough to go looking for trouble deep in the forests of Finland, someone has to tell you that you are crazy.
I see. But if you had your passport, you would go there and it would all be just fine?
But I have to go. Don't you get it? I have to. This isn't your problem, but mine. And you must promise to me now that...
I'm not listening to this. I'm going to Finland. Get in contact with Lara and get a new passport. Then come after me.
Cut the crap and go back to France. Did you hear that, André? Damn. Well, what's new in Petersburg, besides killer monks and stolen paintings? Reading Russian is no problem for me. It says here that the local residents were disturbed by nocturnal activity of the police force at the Hermitage. Colonel Ostankovich, in charge of security at the Hermitage, told the journalists that there was no cause for alarm, stating that all that took place was a routine training exercise. According to the paper, next month the president is going to award Ostankovich a medal for his services for improving security at the Hermitage. I'll read the whole newspaper on the plane back to France. The sooner that happens, the better.
Max, is that you? Ah, it is you. How do you like it in Petersburg?
Good morning. This is my second visit here. Both times the police have been involved.
Ah, you must tell me more about it. Could it be that Laura's hiding a dangerous criminal in our place? Come, my feet are troubling me more and more. Let's sit down in the other room.
I feel like I owe you an explanation. I sold paintings.
Start talking.
And did some forgery too.
And our little Laura got you. She's a clever girl, there's no denying that.
Something like that.
And instead of being behind bars, you have to help the police now. You may think it's cruel, but I think Laura did her best for you. Very few people get a second chance. Remember that.
I'm immensely grateful to Lara for that.
I'm glad to hear that. You know what? Call Laura. You should talk to her. Two are always better than one when there's trouble. And say hello to her from me.
I definitely will.
And if you need anything, you'll find me here.
Thanks.
Hi, Max. I've left for Finland. Get a new passport and join me there. I'll wait for you. And don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Andre,
He can't mean that seriously. But I must get a passport as soon as possible. Lara, finally. Lara!
Max, I've just come back from Scotland.
From Scotland? You went to Tian's place? Are you mad? Didn't I warn you?
Ostankovich gave me no choice. Tian is dead, Max. Diaz was there when I arrived, but he died too. Something terrible must have happened there.
And what on earth did you expect to find there? This isn't a child's game. I need to be able to reach you on the phone anytime, Lara. Waiting for you to reply to emails won't do.
2 people are dead, Max. Didn't you hear me?
I heard you. I'm really sorry about what you had to go through, trust me.
Something occurred to me about St. Petersburg. Look in the newspapers. Sometimes there's this advert about foreign poetry, comic books or things like that. That's how forgers advertise themselves from time to time.
And you know about this? You know about it and you don't arrest them?
Why should we? We have an understanding with them. They produce the documents and let us know all the details. And we let some of their clients go. Some we catch later. That's how occasionally a really big fish ends up in the net.
Oh, police. Okay, I'll look in some newspapers. Bye for now. Take care. Oh yeah, your aunt sends her greetings. It was her idea that I should call you. Sometimes when I speak with her, I get the unpleasant feeling that she can read my mind.
That's typical of her. My aunt and her cards. I told her to leave you alone.
Oh no, she's actually a nice old lady.
Sure, just a little spooky. Take care, Max.
Two days ago I left a bag with several French books at the bus stop on Zagorodny Prospect. If you find it, leave a message for me on the notice board outside the library. Ah, foreign language books. That's the advert Lara spoke about. Zagorodny Prospect, that rings a bell. Sure, I was there a few moments ago. It's where the library is. If I understood the newspaper advertisement correctly, this is where I should get the contact information for the forger of documents. I should have a look around. There are some adverts and messages stuck here. Now, this looks interesting. English and other foreign language comic books on sale. If interested, contact me through the barman at the Rock Cafe in the Makarov's embankment.
Now they are desperate. They moan about their unjust fates. Well, it serves them right.
What are you talking about?
About nothing and everything. If people just cared more, No, but it's too late. She won't get her life back. This poor girl. The ambulance, she's come too late.
Did somebody die?
It's girl, little girl. The one from the 3rd floor. Why am I talking about it at all? No one listened to me before, and no one will listen to me in 5 years' time either.
I'm really sorry. I wanted to help her.
To want and to do are 2 completely different things. Yes, go and whine, all of you. Just leave me alone.
I don't believe it. I talked to her a couple of hours ago. What on earth's going on?
Ah, my saviour from punk psychopaths and smelly iguanas. What will you have? It's on me. I haven't really thanked you yet.
Don't mention it. Moreover, the iguana was quite useful in the end.
And what's your name? It's not often a stranger helps me out around here.
Maximilian Durand. And you are Nada, aren't you? I heard that jerk yelling at you.
Yeah, Nada. Maximilian. Would you mind if I called you Max?
I'd certainly prefer that.
Well, Max, I'm glad I met you. What will you have?
Nada, I hear you sell some comic books.
I'm sorry, but they're all gone.
Well, perhaps we're talking about different comics? I'm talking about the sort that haven't been written yet, and I'm willing to pay well for them.
But those aren't the cheapest, Max. $1,000?
Come on, no more than 400.
It's good it's you. I'll need a photo. Damn it, Max, what are you involved in?
You don't want to know. Thanks for helping. I'll bring the photo. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean to.
Stupid tourists.
My photo shouldn't be thrown in the basket. I came back because of the comic.
So, it's a business matter. What a pity. You were quite nice.
Here's the photo.
And money. If you don't have cash, I've got a terminal here. I can charge your card.
I've got a card, but I really wouldn't like to find out later that there's more money missing than expected.
Damn it, Max. This business is about trust. Trust me or get lost. You just pissed me off.
I'm sorry, Nada. I didn't mean to offend you. Here's my Visa card.
Good. Any special requests for the name of the hero of the comic? You're French, aren't you? How about Henri Latour? A nice name, isn't it? I think I can find such a comic.
Latour? Could be.
All right, just wait a moment now. With proper equipment, it's only a matter of minutes. Here you are, and here's the card. I misclicked and charged you 600. You aren't angry, are you? I guess you won't tell the police. Moreover, you got the entrance visa too. Without it, the passport wouldn't help much.
So it will cost me 600. Why doesn't that surprise me? I hope we won't see each other again.
We've never seen each other, Max. And I'm sorry about that.
Every somber story has its beginning, its time, and its place. But it also has its end, Max. It's time to turn over the last page.
Good morning.
Mr. Durand, welcome to our monastery. I am the caretaker here. The abbot asked me to inform you that he and your brother are looking forward to seeing you.
André, where is he? Is he all right?
Of course. Why wouldn't he be all right? The abbot himself is taking care of him. He's a special guest here, just like you are, Mr. Durand. You'll find him in the cloister. Climb those stairs. The abbot will be there to welcome you.
Great, thank you.
Maxine Durand, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome to our world, Max, if I may call you that. Your brother's around. You'll meet him soon.
Well, thanks for the friendly welcome. Perhaps I should make it clear why I'm here.
We already know that from your brother.
You know? André told you?
Why does that surprise you? Max, we have great respect here for the written word. And if your stay within these walls helps the two of you write your book, you're more than welcome. We like our solitude, but how could we stand in the way of your project to capture on paper the way of life of the ancient and forgotten monasteries of Scandinavia before they vanish into history?
Forgotten Scandinavian monasteries? Oh, yeah, sure. My brother and me are very grateful to you that we can come and do some research in your monastery.
Don't even mention it. Your room is ready. It's in the cloister right across the courtyard. Andre's room is in another part of the monastery. We don't have many guests here. Once you've freshened up after your journey, we'll be happy to see you in the dining room.
I'll be happy to come. It would be a good idea to clean up after the journey, and I'm quite looking forward to dinner. The search for the paintings can wait. I'll attract less attention later anyway. Strange. Have we met before?
Certainly not, Mr. Durand, but he can't tell you that because he hasn't got a tongue. Born that way, poor man.
Now I just need to warm it up. It's starting to burn nicely now. I guess the water is warm now. Ah, the kettle is quite hot. I need an oven glove or something. There must be one somewhere. What is it? Something appeared on the steamed-up mirror. It says there is a message hidden for me at the shrine in the woods.
I didn't doubt for a moment that you would make it here.
Dear me, Andre, are you mad? Forgotten Scandinavian monasteries? Where on earth do you think you are? This isn't a sightseeing tour. These people are thieves and probably wouldn't think twice about murder. And you come here to the middle of nowhere, where cell phones don't work, and you can't call for help, with a stupid story about writing a book? Don't you understand that our lives are in danger? That they could bury us where nobody will ever find us?
I'm glad to see you too. Have you finished?
Damn it, sometimes you behave like a 10-year-old.
There's no point getting upset. You wanted to be here and now you are. On your own you might not have made it this far. If this is your way of saying thank you, you're welcome.
Look, I'm sorry. I worry about you. Don't be angry. You did well. What have you found out?
Not much, really. I've looked around and talked to a few people. Anyway, we should both do our own thing. If we work separately, they'll have a harder time keeping an eye on both of us.
You're probably right, but be careful. Don't play the hero.
Understood. Can we get some food now? I'm famished.
This book of yours, how many monasteries have you been to? What was the last one before you came here?
Well, I've been to a few, but if you don't mind, I would prefer to talk about yours.
Not at all. That's why you're here. Ask away.
Okay. How many people live here? I haven't seen many. For example, I thought you'd all gather around the table for supper.
The brothers didn't want to disturb our conversation. Of course, there's normally more than 3 people at the table.
I think you meant 4, brother. It's sad that the man managing all our material possessions can't count to 4.
Forgive me, you are correct. I'm tired today.
There's 11 of us in all. But soon there will be one less. One of the brethren is leaving us.
Leaving? Why?
It's become clear that we don't share certain values, certain common goals. That is why he's leaving. We do not hold anyone here who doesn't share our beliefs. Everyone is free to go as they wish.
I see. Talking about your goals and values, what are they? What do you seek to achieve here?
We seek to live a life of harmony. That's all there is to it. But that is no small thing.
That sounds very appealing, but it doesn't tell me very much about your faith. Are you part of the Christian church? What do you believe in?
Our faith is a personal thing, and I'm not sure.
Tell us more. It's not a secret. We want to know everything.
Everything? Really?
Of course. Is there a reason why you wouldn't want to?
I suppose you've come a long way, and it would be impolite to fob you off with a trite explanation. At the risk of some misapprehensions, tell me, Max, what do you think about death?
Sometimes it comes too soon, sooner than it should.
And that seems to you, as to so many others, unjust?
His wife died several years ago.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I understand. But tell me, do you think there is anything after death?
I don't know. At the moment I'm just trying to get by here. I'll let you know about heaven, hell, or anywhere else when I get there. Can we change the subject?
Forgive me. I can see I have upset you. That wasn't my intention. But you asked what we believe in, and I'm trying to explain. We believe that how you meet your death is of the utmost importance. Have you ever heard of Ars Moriendi?
The Art of Dying? Yes. It's a book dating from the Middle Ages.
It is our Bible, if you will forgive the expression. It contains the teachings that we believe and which we practice. Because of them, we will be rewarded at the moment of our death.
Rewarded? By what?
It's getting late. Perhaps we could continue our discussion tomorrow at lunchtime.
Of course. I look forward to it.
Well, we didn't find out much about the paintings.
Forget the paintings for a moment. I don't like the way things are going here. Why did you push him to give you details of their faith? That sent a chill down my spine.
Why? There's nothing unusual about people believing in the afterlife?
Didn't you notice the way he changed after you said surely it was no secret? He started to talk about what they believe in, about that book of theirs.
Well, I don't remember provoking him.
His whole manner changed. He started talking freely as if he had come to some decision, as if he realized he could tell us everything. Why would a criminal suddenly make up his mind to do that?
Do you think they want to hurt us somehow?
I think we'll be lucky to get out of here alive. Barricade the door before you sleep. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. I have to arrange one more thing.
You're taking things way too seriously, but I'll be careful. Good night.
There should be a message here somewhere, but where? There's no protrusion, no gap. There are a lot of small, fragile ornaments which could be interesting, but they're too small. I need something to have a closer look at it. Excuse me, do you think I could borrow your magnifying glass?
Go ahead. Tell me. Here it is.
Do you
Thanks.
think you are a worthy successor to your predecessors?
The hand of the spy in a cloak. I can't feel anything here. Actually, the stone is a bit loose. Eureka! Let's have a close look at you. What have you got there? I wonder what it all means. Misty mirrors, secret messages beneath a stone mosaic. It says here to look in the crypt in the garden and find a secret passage there, and the stolen paintings, I believe. I should reply by morning if I want to cooperate, and leave a message hidden in the shrine. It looks like I found an ally in this forlorn place. I think it might be good to have a look inside the crypt tonight. Moreover, I should give him an answer by morning.
Welcome, Max. Welcome to my kingdom. There is a reward for you, but first you have to earn it. You must see through the veil of ignorance and accept my truth.
Here lies avarice, the symbol of scales. The link with the librarian's notes is clear. If the librarian's comments are on the other tombs, then lack of faith must be the missing fifth password. The inscription, here lies spiritual pride. A tomb with the words, here lies impatience. Yes, I saw this word in the notes from the library. Here lies despair. Of course, the last words in the librarian's notes. I should have another look at them. If the message was right, this is where the secret door should be. All I have to do is open it. Here it is, the painting from the Hermitage, and these other paintings are exhibited there as well. Looks like they must have replaced more paintings than we thought. I can't just carry them around in this place. I must work out how to get them out of here unnoticed. I should let my secret helper know I'm working on that, and then have a rest. I'm too tired to figure it out right now. Perhaps I should use the medieval ink pot on the table to write an answer to the message from the shrine. I could use some help. I can't wait to see Ostankovich's face when he sees not just the stolen De La Roche, but these two other paintings. If I get out of here alive, that is. I found what I was looking for. I just have to figure out how to get it out of here. As soon as I do that, I'm gone. What's next? It's not that I would love to stay here overnight, but I don't have a choice. I can't do much now except wait for tomorrow and hope there's an answer to my note. I hope this night is the first and last here. Those dreams. Good thing it's morning.
Well, you won't find out much like this. Do you know what time it is? Almost 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. I've never slept so long in my life. And I've got a headache. Did they put something in our food?
I doubt that. I managed to get up without any trouble.
I found the paintings. There are 3 of them. All from the Hermitage. Better yet, I found an ally here. Once he's safely away, we can get out of here ourselves. So don't take any more chances. Have you had lunch?
Yes, I have. It was just me and the abbot. He seemed lost in thought. When you didn't show up, he decided to continue the conversation later.
Good. We'll meet at dinner. In the meantime, take care. There's an answer there. Nobody's discovered our secret correspondence yet. It says here I should switch off the alarm and cause a stir. When you factor in that I must get both the stolen paintings and Andre out of there, I have a lot to do before midnight. Recently I felt just like I carry out other people's orders. However, something tells me that if I do what's written in the message, I'll get rid of all my current problems at the same time. Damn, I should distract the caretaker so I can get inside the crypt. His keys would be useful too.
You have to be careful, Mr. Durand. We don't have the money for major repairs. I'd better look at it before it collapses completely.
I'm sorry. If there's something interesting in the crypt, this is the right moment to search it. I'll borrow them for a moment. These tools could be useful to me. This is the only place where the central controls for the alarm could be. I need to find a way to get the stolen paintings out of here. Well, what have we got here? This must be the main switch for the security setup. Now it's switched off, it'll be much easier to move around unnoticed. Now, is there something here that could be useful? Let's see what's inside, and more important, how much space is left. Good, that must work. This is the only way to get the paintings to the outside civilized world and to Ostankovich. I must write him an email so that he knows the destination and consignment number to intercept the delivery and get the paintings back. Well, if there's no other way, but I must make sure to put everything back as it was. I'll write the consignment number for Ostankovich so that he can pick it up in Rotterdam. I have to return those keys.
Come, Max. The abbot is waiting for you at dinner.
So, we've met again. Enjoy your meal.
You don't eat much yourself, do you?
I don't eat much, that's true. But where did we leave off last time? Yes, of course. We were talking about death.
Could we change the subject? There must be a better topic of conversation.
Certainly. But I'd like to know...
Didn't Max put it clearly enough? We aren't going to talk about death anymore.
But André, there's no need for that. It's not polite.
No, forgive me. I was impolite. Perhaps your brother could suggest a suitable topic.
Let's forget it. Why don't you tell us about your plans for the future? It seems to me you could pay more attention to the outside world.
Of course. That's very interesting. In the near future, many changes will take place. But before that, we must purify ourselves from sin, from the past, from the weak stones that could destabilize the whole structure.
That purification. Is that a religious ritual?
Not really. In our case, it's more of a physical than spiritual thing. I have a question for you, Monsieur Durand. Is a person who commits great evil unintentionally and without knowing it guilty? Will they be forgiven?
Certainly. How can a person be guilty if they do something unawares?
It's good you see it that way. Very good. I also believe that the hand that holds the tool is guilty, not the tool itself.
Listen, are you hinting at something? I must admit I don't quite understand you.
This is going nowhere. I need some sleep. We've got a lot to do tomorrow.
Of course, I understand. I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you tomorrow.
Have you gone crazy? You can't behave like that. You just order him around.
I just didn't feel like talking to him about this stuff.
What's wrong with you? You're acting strangely.
Are we really going to discuss my behavior now? Don't we have more important things to do?
Wait a minute. If everything goes according to plan, we're out of here tonight, André. But before that, I've a little surprise for the abbot. When you see the signal, it's time to run.
Max, what are you going to do? You aren't planning to do something you'll be sorry about later, are you?
I don't know, but things are definitely going to get hot around here. Trust me on that. We'll meet at the car. Get there, no matter what it takes. We won't have much time.
When I see the sign, get to the car. Got it. You really don't need my help?
No. Go pack your things. And Andre, take care. Good. Come on. I hope they manage to put out the fire before the whole place burns down. And now, let's leave quickly. Andre! Andre! Where are you? Oh God!
Return to where you came from, Max. Never look back. Nobody needs you here anymore. Nobody. Not even your brother. Forget everything that happened. Forget your brother.
He's gone, just as you predicted.
Good. He went in the right direction. He won't get lost. Remember, nothing must happen to him.
The direction is right. To be on the safe side, I'd catch up with him and make sure nothing happens to him.
Yes, do that. But he mustn't see you. And what about the brothers?
The caretaker and the other two are probably already in town. They'll wait for us in New York.
And the others? Is it finished?
I think so. The fire spread faster than I expected. There will be only ashes tomorrow morning. I'd better go back and make sure that nothing was left. We don't want anyone to see.
They'll be consumed by a blaze that we didn't start. Excellent. And who's going to investigate the fire? Has he been briefed?
It's possible no one will notice the burnt-out ruins for a few days. If no one reports the smoke to the fire service, it could even take weeks. Captain Rockenden will get the case. We've worked with him before. There won't be any problems.
Excellent. The fire will consume all traces of the past, and we'll rise up like a phoenix from the ashes, purified and stronger than ever, ready to blend in with a new age. About time. Our seclusion has weakened us and made us flabby, but I am completely satisfied with your work. As soon as we move to our new home, I'll talk to our master. You have proven yourself worthy of taking the ultimate step.
Thank you, Master. You're too kind. And what happens to Durand and the policewoman now?
My sight doesn't reach that far anymore, my friend. Their fate is no longer in our hands.
Max? Is it you? Where are you? Are you okay?
I'm on the plane. We land in Petersburg in a few minutes. Has Andrei got in touch with you?
Who? Listen, Ostankovich has seized the paintings. He'll keep his word and leave you alone. Both of us will be left in peace.
That's great, but I'll only celebrate after I get in touch with my brother. We had to leave the monastery in Finland in a hurry, and then we split up.
Hang on. What are you talking about? This Andrei. Is that a joke?
Damn it, Lara, cut the jokes. I'm not in the mood for them.
But Max, your brother Andrei died in childhood. You took me to your family tomb last year. We lit a candle together.
Dead? How could he be dead when... But I am...
Are you all right? I'll call Ostankovich and tell him to pick you up at the airport. Don't go anywhere, please. Can you hear me? Max? Max?
hear me. Max, pull yourself together. Only fools drown themselves in their dreams. Forget them. Listen, it's me, Andre.
I must go and see my aunt. I hope that she's all right.
Did you talk to him?
No, but I talked to the doctor and he said Max would be fine. What do you think? Will he be all right?
When I wanted to teach you the things your grandmother taught your mother and me, you laughed, despite the talent in your blood. Now suddenly you want help. You don't want to close your eyes and ears anymore. The cards are no longer a joke. You're asking your crazy old aunt what she thinks. Because of this man.
Of course I still don't believe it. I just wanted... I don't really know what I wanted. Oh, forgive me. I don't know what to believe. If I was unfair to you, I'm sorry. Will you help me?
You care for him a lot, my little girl, don't you? So much so that you would believe in fate. Fine. You can see the card on the table. His fate is in it. He chose it himself. He never looked at it. But his fate will catch up with him anyway. Whatever it is.
No. Oh my god, not that.
Death. Transformation. If death is his fate, there's no escape from it.
I must go to the asylum at once. He's in danger. I must see him. St. Anna Sanatorium. Finally. I hope I'm not too late. Inside, there's a parking pass issued for... It's difficult to read. Petrov. Yes, it says Dr. Petrov.
Yes? What do you want? We don't receive uninvited visitors. Have you got an appointment?
An appointment? Well, yes, of course. My name is Durand. Larissa Durand.
Mrs. Durand? Yes, I think we have a Durand here. But the appointment, are you sure it was for today, at this time? That's strange.
No, it wasn't for this time. But I've flown all the way here from France and the flight was late. Can't you make an exception? I've traveled across half of Europe.
Well, if a doctor sent for you and you've come all this way... Still, I should have been told about it. What was the doctor's name?
Of course, I talked to Dr. Petrov.
Petrov, of course. No wonder there's nothing written down here. Come in then, I'll call him for you.
I can't say I like the way you got in, Miss Svetlova. On the other hand, I appreciate that you confessed to it at once, and I understand your concern for your friend. He is your friend, I suppose?
Yes. I worry about him, Doctor. Is it serious? Could he hurt himself?
He claims that in the last few days he talked and travelled with his brother, with a brother who died when they were both still children. So it won't surprise you if I tell you that this is serious.
Is it some kind of paranoia? Will it get better?
It's too early to draw any conclusions yet. He's under close observation and mild sedatives. I haven't spotted any self-destructive tendencies so far. And as for the trigger mechanism, it could be stress, for example.
How long could it last?
The human mind, Miss Svetlova, isn't a mechanism like a watch. He could be fine in a few weeks, maybe months. But it could be the case that...
You? This is an illusion. It's just a dream.
Come on, you're just too intelligent to believe that, Max.
Who are you? What have you done to Andre?
Who I am? I was there when night swallowed Sodom and Gomorrah. I watched while deadly gas spread over the trenches at Ypres. I was at your father's bedside when he left this world.
You? Death?
I am the angel of death, Max. I am the shepherd. I am the boatman. I am Charon, if you like. I don't kill, I transport.
But why Andre? Where is he?
Andre has been dead for many years, Max. The appearance is how you imagine he would look, as the adult he never grew up to be. To carry out my plan, I had to direct you somewhat. I played with your mind a little. I let you have your brother back for a few days and changed a few memories.
So, his whole adult life, his graduation, the month in Madrid, none of that really happened? Who gave you the right? Who gave you the right?
Sure, to you it might seem, what's the word, violent? Perhaps you think I took advantage of you. Maybe it would comfort you to know that you served a higher purpose. Took part in great and important matters, Max.
Higher goals? You give me my brother back, and then you take him again, and it's as if he was never here? Who do you think I am? Huh? We all are. Some damn puppets for you to play with?
Puppets? Yes, possibly. But the parts you play, Max, aren't meant to bring me pleasure. You wrong me in that respect. Besides, back on the lake, I could have taken you as well, Max. What I do doesn't bring any pleasure to me. It's nothing personal.
You think that you can give me my brother back, and then you can... You killed him the second time! You monster! You!
What was that? It won't open. Something's happening in there.
Well, I don't know. Like I told you, he should be sedative, passive.
Well, maybe you're right, Doctor. But all the same, we should do something. Anything. We can't just stand here doing nothing.
It's locked. That's really strange. The staff are forbidden to lock the doors in this part of the building.
You must see that something's going on. You must intervene.
Well, like I told you, the sedatives, he should be calm. Don't worry.
Listen, Petrov. I'm telling you plainly that the door is locked. You must have a master key on you. I want it now.
Key? Of course I've got a key. Here it is. But this really isn't a good idea. We shouldn't go in there.
The key won't turn. How come? What's going on? What shall we do then?
Look, I think we should keep quiet for a while. I'm sure he'll calm down. Let's give him some time, agreed?
You really don't have anyone on duty here? Some attendants? Surely you must have made some preparations for this kind of situation.
Of course someone's on duty, but not in this department. There's usually no danger here. If you insist, I'll go and get someone, although I still think it's not necessary. Wait here, and please, no silliness. Don't try to get in the room by yourself.
Does that help? If you think smashing things will help you deal with the anger, go ahead. I can wait.
Why? I want to know. What were your damned higher goals? Why all that?
Those paintings, Max, are the key. Under normal circumstances, nobody can see me except people soon to pass away. That has certain unpleasant consequences. One of them being that my appearance finds its way into the paintings of dying artists from time to time. At such times, my faithful intervene and destroy the painting, or if there is time, tell the painter to redo it.
So that murdered scientist Abramchikov and that new machine of his would have uncovered your appearance in the paintings from the Hermitage?
It's nice to talk with someone so quick on the uptake. Yes, that is so, Max. That's why I had them exchanged.
But I got the paintings back, so you failed anyway. You did all this in vain. You lost in the end, you poor devil.
You people. If we just replace the paintings, sooner or later someone would find out that they weren't the originals, and a number of questions would arise. This way we only borrowed them for a little while. I'm sure it won't surprise you if I tell you that we modified them a little bit. We have the technical equipment too. Take my word for it, no X-ray device will ever detect the differences now.
So all this was planned from the beginning? The originals are back in the gallery and they're harmless. And all thanks to me.
Exactly, Max. Thanks to you. Everything is back as it should be. But that's not all. The Brotherhood lost sight of its original purpose. Discipline was going to pieces. We even had a novice trying to sell paintings we took for personal gain. That's why purification had to come. Purification through fire.
Purification? The fire I started. Somebody died there? No, that can't be true.
Human weakness again. What do a few apostates matter? Who will miss them? I couldn't do it. And I didn't want to defile one of the faithful brethren by making him do it, so it remained for you. You should be proud of yourself, Max.
I'm a murderer?
Your concern for the lives of others is really remarkable. The same thing could be said of how you managed to save your own life several times.
What are you on about again? I was to die?
You attract danger, Max. Death came close several times, but you always managed to avoid it.
But if I had died, it wouldn't have been good for you, would it? Who would have done all your dirty work?
I was always near Max, ready to intervene and divert it. Yes, that's one of the reasons I adopted your brother's form. I had to stay close to prevent your fall. If you had died, I would have had to take you regardless of my plans. But in the end, I didn't have to intervene. Not once.
I don't need praise from such a monster.
That's where you got really lucky. If I'd had to help you more, you'd have to repay me now. I'd take you with me.
And who says I don't want to finish it now? That I want to live with the blood of innocent people on my hands. That I can forget all this and live a normal life.
You'll live, Max. There's no reason to take you with me. Not now. This episode doesn't end with your death.
Oh, so, after all that you did to me, all that you made me do, you will mercifully let me live? But you know what, you bastard? What if I'm not interested? What if I take the last step now? The only step you didn't count on, just because you couldn't do anything about it? What if I don't want to live any longer? What if this puppet cuts his strings? What would you do?
Don't do that, Max. This isn't supposed to happen. You know that.
Something isn't going according to plan? Take a good look. An ordinary insulated piece of wire. Another thing that contributes to the coziness of this place. I can't remember. I put the table leg to the wire.
Think. You're acting rash. Listen to your reason.
Of course. My reason and my memory, which you filled with trash that never happened.
Now I heard another crash. I must break the door and get in at once. Max, no! Thank God you're okay.
Although nobody will ever know about all the effort Larissa Svetlova made to find the stolen paintings, her work was not in vain. Because she carried out her Interpol duties satisfactorily, despite the complications caused by this case. Her record remained unblemished, and she was promoted 3 weeks later. Malicious gossip claims that this was due to the intervention of Colonel Ostankovich, who meanwhile received his long-awaited award from the president. Max is going to return to France with Lara. It took several weeks for him to recover his faculties. All that time, Lara was there to support him. Her care and the time to think helped him see a number of connections he had missed before. 2 months later, he proposed to Lara. He also started painting again, with some commercial success. However, this time, the paintings are originals and bear his own name.
The weather's turned nice, don't you think?
This summer's been long, but now winter's approaching. Nothing lasts forever.
Just like human life.
I'm not sure whether it's a good idea to let them know about our business.
Max and Lara, crime and punishment.
Yes, what if they fail, mentally, physically?
Don't forget, it's already started. You can't back out now, my friend. You said it yourself. Winter's coming, and with it the coldness of death.
Did you promise to take care of the little girl?
The same way you took care of the other one. You needn't be afraid. Nothing's going to happen to them. And now, friend, will you accompany me home? We must find a way to drive these gloomy thoughts out of your head. I haven't seen you in a mood like this for a long time. For a very, very long time.